I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Call was over. Clear the throat right into the microphone.
That is good.
It's always the way to start things.
Right?
Yep. This is the first time in 2 years at least where we didn't have the cameras. You know, an audio only version.
I don't
of
think
the
we've ever
podcast.
done audio only since I've been on.
Your first one, I believe.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
Because we were in the kitchen. I could be wrong. Not since you've been here.
See, now I know my problem is because y'all been wearing these,
Mhm.
and now that I'm wearing this, I can hear myself, and it's loud.
Yeah.
So I know how much louder I need to talk. The other ones, that's why I was like talking like this.
Let me ask you, how long after I joined the podcast did I start working at the Legion nonstop?
You think I archived these
Well,
things?
no, was it initially or was it?
No, you weren't at the Legion. yet.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
Other Gerb didn't come in for quite some time.
So I might have been there for 18 months now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I like how you, on one of those episodes, I forgot what it was, you like threw out a number of how many episodes you've been on,
Mhm.
but you were counting just every episode, but you haven't been on every episode since you
Right.
joined. So you got it.
But I was kind of counting some of the extras.
I'm going to go through and actually log
You're gonna
how
figure
many
it out.
times. Yeah,
It's like 112, 111.
I think it's less.
Really?
I've been on like 5
This year.
Well, there were 2 weeks where I was in Alaska.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you had a few misses here and there. Otherwise, hell, you've missed 2. Both of you missed 2 just last month.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you've been there for all the live shows, or are they on location shows?
But it's been the emergency crap that pulls us away. It's like,
Usually.
Yeah.
So either way, so guys, first episode back since episode 200 was logged. At least the first one, not the second one. Fuck, I'm still tired. I've been dealing with nonsense ever since. Yeah, and also, sorry to everybody out there. No, you're not imagining things. The cameras are off because I literally had no time to hook everything up yet. Because for those who don't know, we did the live show out at Frankenbolt's for episode 200 part 1, and I had to take half the studio, actually 3/4 of the studio if I'm fair, all the cameras, all the lights, most of the cords, which actually was overkill. Yeah, we literally have no lights in here, so even if we had the cameras on, it would look like shit.
it would look
realized
like
that.
dog shit.
Yeah, it would look like dog shit. Like, and
We look pasty and red at the same time.
and from the last episode with Ann Tim on, the reason you guys looked different to me was because the one diffuser had the grid in and the other one didn't. So you
Yeah.
guys had significantly sharper features, and mine was sitting nice and muted where I wanted it to be.
You're nice and
So-
glowy. Yeah.
I was actually kind of glowy, but I was glowing from above because of that one. But the light that was on me was,
We know that's why you wear a hat.
well, you're one to fuck both of you. You two gave up.
It took him a second. He's like,
Yeah.
you're what? Both of you.
Yeah, you two fucking.
I
gave
should
up.
be angry. Yes.
Either way. So yeah, no, episode 200 was a shit show and a half, and then another half, I swear. Fuck me, dude. That was a 15 hour day
Mhm.
just for me from running. It looks weird.
You-
I don't know if the flat ones work.
You need
on
one
you.
of those cuts for the golf course. That'd look good on the course.
Yes.
Well, you need some of the golfer hats.
Sorry, I
thanks,
didn't mean to
thanks for
interrupt or
different.
anything.
Thanks for yeah. Well, it just looks so weird. I thought it would look better. It did not. I mean, you could try the Ninja Turtles one. It's huge on you. Here's my Ninja Turtles hat that I got and haven't bothered to do anything. Oh, by the way, I got new hat hangers since we're being completely derailed.
I
here
think
all
it's
of a
the
sudden.
different cut.
Actually, that
patch.
one
Yeah.
slightly looks better. Slightly.
It's the strappy thing that makes it
Could be.
look a little weird.
It could be. Yeah. Either way.
I didn't mean to derail.
But anyway,
No, it's fine. But either way, so episode 200 was an incredibly long day, and at least I know that the second one shouldn't be as long because we're significantly more prepared.
Yeah.
Y'all were there a long time.
we
No.
know.
Yeah, no, I was there. Well, he was there longer because
Much
he slept there.
I was there earlier.
He
they're
didn't
way
leave.
later.
He didn't leave. But I mean, I just that Saturday alone, I was working on it in one shape or another from 7:30 a.m. Like I started because I still had questions to finish up. I had to run to the market to grab stuff, pay Kathy for the cheesecakes that nobody but me and Jessica got to have.
Were they good?
Yeah, they were good.
Daddy.
Yeah. Then I had to go get the I went through a fuckload of trouble to get the answer sheets printed out. Now I know I need less. I had so many extras. I had the poster printed that we all signed, except for me. I forgot to sign it. So
Good job.
yeah, I didn't sign my own, but I figure I'll sign right in the middle. Probably. I'll probably sign like on the 2 or something because I'm having the brewers sign on their thing. I'll sign right in the middle, and then everybody else.
I'll redo the banner.
At some point. It's not necessary right now, but
Okay.
at some point in the future when you have more ink, it'd be good.
Well, we have ink. It's just our printer is basically dying.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, yeah. So by the way,
that's one of the cornerstones of your operation.
yeah. So by the way, the desaturation of the banner is one reason why the cameras were struggling to balance things right.
Is that why it was focusing all over the place?
Actually, the focusing wasn't a problem. It was focused fine. The problem is the color.
Oh, it was. I remember it was all the stuff that was in front of me. It was trying to focus on first.
Well, that was part of it. So I was making sure any tall cups and shit were out of the way. For the camera that Ann, Tim, and other Kevin were on, his ginormous orange fucking Stanley Cup was in screen the entire time, throwing off the color grading the entire time.
Well, you notice I put mine on the floor behind.
Yes. So, but the thing is that bright orange actually balanced their side better.
That's awesome.
but our camera right in the middle, because the desaturated nature of the thing behind us, struggling to get the color balance right. So I did an enormous amount of color grading.
How'd the double fat cam on our end?
The double fat cam was fine because John's brownness balanced out so much.
John's bigger than I am.
So here's the thing. Well, John has massive legs too.
Yeah.
So that's the other part. But like John's brownness plus
Those are throwing off the camera.
they were. So John being a melanated individual, and the silver of the wall behind him. So all 3 cameras that were facing us all had different color grading.
Yeah.
And the one on Rodney had such piss poor lighting, except for the red and orange lights behind him. It's just a fucking shit show entirely. So there's a Zevo, a glowing red thing, and a glowing orange thing all behind Rodney on his side. It couldn't focus on him.
Ooh, haunted cam.
Yeah, it was very haunted. So at least it gave a visual distinctness from the peanut gallery to the rest of us. But to try to color grade all 3 cameras to where they sort of matched was nearly impossible. On the main camera, Kevin and I look very dark and tanned. On the camera with him and other Tim, they look normal. And then you go between very red in the face to very pale in the face, depending on which camera.
How close I'm sitting to John.
Well, it's that, but also I didn't realize how off that camera was
the recording. We were shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, but
we were wedged over there.
He has a lot of space to his right, and then you were right at the edge.
Yeah.
So the camera was not aimed right until later in the evening. So
after it stopped working.
after so I had to do a data dump in the middle of the show. Because by the way, the single largest file I offloaded so far from that show was 67 gigs.
Nice.
Because I didn't realize I was recording in 4K.
Gonna look super
hold on. Here's the fucked up part. This is how this thing's always
it made
go.
it through the second segment.
No. Here's the
That's
problem.
it.
No, here's the actually further than that, but it made an hour and 2 hours and some odd. Because we went nearly 6. It did 2.5 almost.
God, that was a long night.
Yeah. So either way, the thing is, whenever we turned them off and turned them back on again to change the settings, 2 of the cameras, for no reason whatsoever, switched to 30 frames per second from the 24 frames per second I was recording at. And then at one point, another one switched to 60 frames per second. I'm like, God damn it. It's like, why? It should never change from the setting I had until I physically change it. So I had to fix all the footage first, then go through and balance out all the audio, trying to clear up the audio from the first part before Chuck came in to fix it. And then balancing everybody's audio because Natasha was really low right at the beginning. Rodney was off for a little bit. It's going to take me weeks to actually finish that footage, but episode 200 was a hell of a thing. So that was just episode 200 part 1. At least we know at Mad Llama they have good lighting.
Right.
But the problem we'll have there is we're going to have to haul everything upstairs.
Oh.
That's going to be interesting.
But we don't have to do sound system. We're just going to patch into theirs. So, which Chuck said we should have done there, but
repeatedly.
Yeah, but I didn't trust Chuck's system, but it is what it is. It honestly, if I had known that one particular microphone setting was what was causing all our problems in the first place, it would have been so much easier. But I didn't know that. Either way, so let's just get rolling, get back on it since we are running like at least an hour behind normal schedule. So this is weird because I'm looking at a camera that's not there. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, episode 193. Yeah. YouTube time travel. I'm living in 200 while we're on our way to 200. This is fucking weird.
Yep.
I did that on purpose, but it's throwing me off all the way.
What's that song, Living in Your Tulsa Time? That's living in YouTube time.
Yes, literally. So, of course, I am Shoky. You can follow me on Shoky-related links down below. Whether that's Shoky Reviews too. And I would say that it doesn't have to make sense live stream channel, but frankly, I ain't done shit over there in almost a month.
It doesn't get used live stream channel.
Well, I mean, for obvious reasons, I didn't do much with it in the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming should get back to it this week. We also got Patreon coming up.
Yeah, you got like a whole night's worth of work to get things back in order.
Yeah, at least. Anyways, guys, of course, do the like and subscribe thing here to this channel. And of course, don't forget to go check out the Clips channel. Now, I had to do a speed edit job on 192, so I did not get a chance to do any of the clipping.
Yeah, I was looking for that, but I wasn't there.
Well, I'm doing them out of order anyways.
Okay.
So there's still stuff coming out from the other Kevin episode, from the and Tim episode, all that. So I've got all that. Rodney's episode. So I got a lot of clips to pull anyways. So anyways, Clips channel, go check that out. And of course, if you want to support this channel, you can go check out the merch store first and foremost, because I have a fuckload of new merch. I did order 2 of the posters. I did get
the green ones.
Well, I got a few, the Proud and the Awkward for myself, and I don't remember what the other one I ordered was.
Well, mine will be in eventually.
Yeah,
and
it takes way too long to get those. I don't know why, but the posters take forever. And if we really needed to do a speed job on them, we could probably print it locally.
Hopefully, it'll be
only we knew a
before
guy
the next
with a working
show,
printer.
the next big show.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Oh, it'll be here before July, hopefully.
Then I definitely want everybody there to sign it.
Yeah, so
because there's so much empty space.
There is. But I forgot the other poster I ordered. It was either it might have been the Perfect Day for a Mustache. I think that's what I ordered. I think I ordered another Kevin poster.
There you go.
Finish that off. Nice.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what else? Patreon. Yes, if you want the full, well, not this episode, but if you would like a normal full uncut video version of this podcast, you could go to the Patreon. And of course, you see a lot of behind the scenes content. I was posting stuff about episode 200. I got movie reviews, all kinds of other stuff, vlogs, toy reviews, all that kind of stuff over on that. Plus, we do trivia nights at least once a month, and then 3 times a month video calls with my patrons, which look forward to doing that this week because it's been a minute since I've seen all the ladies, as it were. Oh yeah, you haven't seen it. Yeah, that's the few, the proud, the awkward.
Should have just filled that up. Forgot about it.
No, that remains virgin. Until we need to do a coffee show, I guess. Either way, and
that's what's in here.
Shit, I've been so stuck in a different frame of mind. I forgot podcasting is the thing we're supposed to do. Anyways, so over there, off camera, because we're all off camera, finally back in his seat. No fat cam, imaginary fat cam. We have the Hefe.
Hey guys,
We're
back a little bit. We're
back a little bit.
Finally getting things back to semi-normal.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we haven't been together since I went and got fans from you. Chad doing his own fat cam image there. I'll put that on the screen. Either way, yeah, send that
with the shiny dome right now.
Shiny dome. I could have turned on the other lights if you wanted a better picture.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Turn on all the good lights. Yeah, there you go. Not that was visible. But yeah. Either way, so Fefe. You can follow the Fefe.
Hey, you can follow me at the
Grounded and Grumpies.
At there, yes.
At the Grounded and the Grumpies. And he hasn't posted anything in quite some time.
I have not. I've been very lackadaisical in my postage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been just working.
It's been nonstop. Yeah.
Just working and then playing Diablo. You should just post Diablo clips. Like,
there you go.
Become a gamer. Become a game tuber.
Dude.
You get some followers.
Just you streaming. Yeah.
Dude,
couple other lonely rednecks watching.
I met an old dude online, 63 years old, retired, and he is rocking and rolling and just destroying everything. He is pushing pit 150. He's god tier build. He's become Diablo Grandpa. And he's the nicest dude in the world. He jumps on with a bunch of people and goes, "Hi, how you doing? What do you need? What are you looking for? How can I help you?"
Sounds like Grandpa Gaming.
It is.
I was gonna say that actually sounds like Grandpa
I kept
Gaming.
telling him, I said, "Dude, you need your own channel."
Yeah.
Because he was just so nice and so helpful.
Oh, I do need to check. I can't remember if Tyler or anybody sent in a message a while back. Hold on.
I mean,
I should check.
the dude said, "Okay, to get what you're looking for, you need to be here at this level. Everybody join me. Don't move from the entrance. I'll be back in a minute." And he just destroys everything on his own, comes back and says, "Okay, we're good."
That's fucking funny. Okay.
What's been funny is dragging Scott through it because, he's been playing for 20 years. And it wasn't until I started jumping on and learning to build, learning the mechanics behind it, I started dragging him through and making him get better as well.
Is that how that works?
So he says, "Dude, I've been doing this wrong for 20 years and I'm pissed off."
Doing what wrong? Gaming?
Building characters on Diablo.
Got it. That's pretty.
It was cracking me up. Now he's starting to take off and leave me behind.
I'd be lost forever, anyways.
Right?
I wouldn't know what to do. I don't game.
Okay.
I didn't until I started
Just
sitting
getting
around
into
all
it,
night.
okay.
I need something to do.
I do the gamings. I almost wanted to get back into God of War because
Right.
so coincidentally
The new one's going to be decent.
no, it won't. Either way. So
Well, yeah, it will.
what? Mama Boy,
Yes, Mama Boy.
Mama Boy, Faye of Cube.
That and I'm waiting for The Witcher 4 to drop.
Which, by the way, after I'm rewatching the episode, it's gonna star what's her face
Yeah,
instead. You don't play
it is.
as Geralt.
Kira.
No, wrong name. That's the name she gave herself. That's
Yeah.
not her name. Sindri or not Sindri, something like that. What's her name?
You're close.
Celia?
It's something like that.
Anyway,
It's gonna no.
Lady Chased by Wild Hunt. Yes.
Yes. Either way. It's not Sindri. That's from God of War. Either way, Hefe, we can't say the thing this week.
We can't.
No. Actually with us here today
Oh, fuck y'all.
is Shadow finally getting his plugs back in the show
Once
for the
I'm
first
glad
time.
not to make a joke.
Yeah. If you're gone for more than 2 weeks, your plugs get pulled.
And the mocking begins.
And the mocking begins. We even did it at the live show.
We did.
We did like 30 minutes in. It's like, oh, we forgot, and not with us today. And then I held up your hat. So
Excuse me for not being
Yeah,
here.
Shay
Yeah.
died. She was cracking
Yeah,
up.
Shay was. Yeah, she was there by then. Oh, by the way, we forgot something.
Who did we forget?
The one not with us as always
Yep.
is Chad. So unfortunately, due to circumstances, Chad could also still not join us. What's it been, over a month now?
It's been a bit.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
so
we
his
haven't
hat
seen
here.
Shadow in a while.
Anybody want to wear a
I thought he was afraid of Shay.
That is actually true. Either way, so Shadow's here, owner, proprietor, vinyl daddy of C4 Graphics, rocking his new earballs that you guys can't see, but he's got them.
I can actually hear.
Yeah,
He might get a little louder. We'll
isn't it?
Yeah,
is
maybe.
it- or he'll stay at the proper volume.
That's probably about it right there.
The hard part is actually you can't self-regulate if you can't hear yourself well. And while the headphones are actually pretty good just for listening, like for editing and watching videos and stuff, it's not as good as this for communicating.
Yeah, listening to your vocals and
Yeah.
how it comes across.
Exactly. So either way, go check out Chad, and he actually made it out on a Tuesday, and on a pretty chaotic Tuesday, by the way, because we weren't even sure the show was going to happen today initially because of all the nonsense I've been going through.
Well, we had alternatives for locations.
I wasn't going to hang out in Steve with you talking into microphones.
Stevecast.
There's honestly not enough room without sitting on your bed.
Yeah.
Like 2 people on the bed or somebody up front sitting in the passenger seat or something.
No passenger seat yet.
Not passenger seat, in the driver's seat.
I'm adding a passenger.
Somebody cuddling up in River's bed.
Get a
basically.
big, comfortable swivel reclining
Who
chair.
gets to sit on top of the batteries during the show?
Right.
Yeah, no. Steve Cast is just asking for all of us to die in some fiery thing.
Nah.
Just the one time we plugged in something
I'm
wrong.
entirely too safety conscious on those builds to have anything be dangerous. Yeah. Anything that heats up, I find ways around it. Heat sinks, and I ain't burning that motherfucker to the ground.
You better knock on that table. Just barely.
Knock on wood.
I said, don't tell me you got wood over there. I no.
We were talking about Steve. He got hard.
Oh my god.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I spent all morning in the back of them, so
Yeah,
cleaning ladies were at the house.
yeah. I was just sitting here sweating to the 80s literally all fucking weekend. So, guys, the reason why the show wasn't going to happen is because our AC exploded on fucking Friday afternoon. That wasn't fun to come home to. But the funny part is, I don't know if I've really told you guys what happened. I mean, you know what happened. I didn't tell you what happened. So, we went out to go, like, we'll get to the other major event that happened here in a minute. But so I went out to Mad Llama and wanted to go get my anniversary glasses and tokens ahead of time so that they're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hold on to one of those cups and one of those tokens just for commemorative reasons. The rest would be for drinking, because this episode will drop. So, guys, tomorrow, if you're listening to this right now, on June 27th is Mad Llama's second anniversary party. I'll be out there after work because I can't afford to take off another fucking Saturday until the July 11th, which, of course, is our next show at Mad Llama. So I will try to do some shameless self-promotion while we're there. Either way, so be out there. So I was out there hanging out, drinking, because I needed a few beers. And Jessica was feeling like shit. So I told her I would grab some food on the way home. She just wants to go home, get changed, and we'll just hang out. So I went to Whataburger. She went home. I get home. First of all, the AC was freezing on me in the middle of the afternoon, so I turned it up to thaw out a little bit. She came home. She said it sounded weird, and then she looked at it, and it was covered in ice.
That's not good.
No. So I said, turn it off, and we'll just let it thaw out. I come home. She's sitting here in the fucking dark. Like, not a single fucking light on other than the Zevos glowing. And the one thing, she had a headache. She just felt like shit. She was sitting in the dark. It's starting to warm up a little bit. So I turn on a couple of the lights, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? And she's like, yeah, the AC is making a weird noise, and I could hear it. It sounded weird. It was on, but it was making a weird fucking noise. So I yoink the filter out, and I just see me put it on the screen. Just see fucking spray coming out of the fucking coils. And I can see bubbling fucking goo, which of course is the compressor oil.
Mm-hmm.
And it is fucking just erupting fucking refrigerant out into our apartment.
So it just puked all over the place.
It puked all over the fucking place. And it's starting to fill the air, but apparently it had already been leaking while Jessica was just sitting there in the dark, because as soon as we turned on the lights, we could see the haze in the air from
Is that why she didn't feel good?
Actually, we had a theory that part of the reason she hasn't been feeling good is that it was a slow leak.
Yeah.
Over the last few days.
Freon's not great for your lungs.
No.
Yeah, but if you're not direct, I know, because mine was very irritated after I got a face full.
Mm-hmm.
So we called 911 just in case. Because we don't know, because some of that shit's flammable.
Help, I'm confused.
Well, the thing is it might be flammable, and it might be filling our apartment. So some of that refrigerant, especially the new shit, is flammable.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, the new shit, like they got to be careful if they're welding on a line that is charged, because it can explode now. Like it, Louis warned me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Louis, I called him. I said, hey man, is this refrigerant fucking toxic? Do I have to worry about it?
Well, that's what he does, right?
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yes. And so he's like, probably not good if you get too much exposure to it. So I'll let your place vent out, but I mean, it shouldn't harm anything. The worst part's actually the oil. That'll be more irritating, and it'll get on everything. So
that irritates skin.
Yeah. So
does.
and luckily,
been there, done that.
Yeah. So luckily, I didn't get a lot on me directly, and this one, the lady on the phone was like, "Did you get any on you? Is it on your clothes?" I'm like, "Not. I mean, in a mist form. It didn't spray directly on me. I inhaled a good bit of it standing next to the machine before I knew what was going on, and then set up the fan, open up windows, open up the patio door and shit." And got it evacuated. I almost said cops, police, firefighters show up, inspect the place. I love they just run in. It's like, just shit floating in the air. It's like, yeah, guys, I don't know if that's toxic or not. And they all just go in, no equipment, no nothing. Mustaches protecting them, as we talked about mustaches. And so basically, we have been without proper air conditioning for 4 fucking days in the most humid fucking time of the year so far. Like 83 to 85% humidity right now. Yesterday, all day long, it did not drop below 83, sometimes creeping up to 85 degrees in here with the portable units running, with fans circulating air, not making a fucking bit of difference. And luckily, I got home today and they fucking had just fixed it.
If they hadn't, I would have been coming up here with that 1-ton unit and
Yeah, I would have had
all
to
my
take
other
that bitch.
adaptions and
But
redneck engineering.
we would have spent like an hour and a half setting that bitch up, and then they would fix it tomorrow.
Probably.
Likely.
And no, it wouldn't take that long. I've got everything squared away.
If you
It would
do.
have been minutes.
It's just mostly finding where to hook
Yeah.
her up. But either way. So got that fixed finally. It is slowly cooling off now that I have all the lights on. Actually, let's go ahead and turn all the fucking lights off again. I just did that for the picture. Actually, if we had the studio lights going, it would be a bit unbearable in
Yes,
here
it would
right
be.
now. But it is cooling off quite a bit. I limited the temp. I didn't want it to try to struggle to get down another fucking 15 degrees tonight.
I think y'all are going to be able to sleep well tonight, hopefully.
Well, you know what's going to help me sleeping is not the temperature, but the fucking sound. Because the unit that was in our bedroom is so fucking loud, and rattly. Like, it was just so fucking bad. Like, I took NyQuil last night just to sleep over the noise. That, and I
Really?
was always worried. They didn't give me there was no drain plug on it either.
Oh,
So,
damn.
so luckily, the first day we had it, I caught it right after it.
set it up in the tub.
I put it on one of those lids.
Yeah.
Like it's sitting on an upside down laundry basket on top of one of those lids, acting as a drain pan, because that thing had leaked on the floor briefly before I caught it.
Just lid on empty box, one hole, just let it drain down into the box.
No, because then I have a swamp that I don't want to deal with. I thought about that, but no. What I have rigged in the living room, thanks to slightly smaller Jeff, he is. He let me borrow his unit as well, and James actually gave me a window unit, but I can't use a window unit on the third floor. That's just asking for trouble.
Not allowed.
Well, also, how the hell do I get the screens out other than just pop them out and go get it off the ground?
Yeah.
It's like,
Look
so-
out.
yeah. So no, I mean, like, I'm glad he gave us that, but when he said he had a unit, I thought he meant the same kind of thing we needed, not a fucking straight up little window unit, like a little fucking 1500 BTU unit, which would have been fine in the bedroom, but not in the living room. Either way, so we've been literally sweating it out, like the most sauna poops I probably ever have had. You know, it was like an Afghanistan fucking honey bucket situation.
Yeah, those were unpleasant.
Yeah, so I mean, like, no joke, it was probably 89,
At least it
90
didn't smell
degrees.
like poo and blue.
I mean, it smelled like poo and just moisture.
Because blue has a distinctive smell.
It does. I granted that, but like just my bathroom right there. Even this morning when I needed to go, because I wasn't going to subject Jessica to that. I picked up one of the other fans and pointed it at the door, and it's just like because it's so unbearable. Taking cold showers in there didn't help either. If I wasn't going to take a hot one, there was nowhere
Oh,
for the
look, I'm
moisture
wet.
to go.
Now I'm going to be moist later.
Well, the thing is, at least getting all kinds of wet, go stand in front of the fan. It feels significantly better. I was actually putting biofreeze on just to sleep,
Oh, yeah.
just to stay cool.
I didn't have any of that go down. I spent all weekend at the Legion, Friday till I think Monday morning I got home, and I forgot my towel. Completely forgot my towel. So I learned nothing.
You learn nothing from hitchhikers.
Nothing.
I was
Or towelly.
tally. Yeah.
Yeah, completely learned nothing. So I had to take a shower, put on my basketball shorts and my shirt.
That's
and
why you look damp.
And walk back wet.
That's why you look damp.
So I just stand around in the bus under the AC till I dried off, and it was great.
Yeah, so I actually went up to the Legion to get his Hercules fans.
Yeah, you got to see where I hide out.
So here's the part that sucked. So our AC blew up, so I didn't have any cold air to live in. But then Sunday I had to go help my mom because I needed to fix her front door, which she somehow ripped apart. And I'm like, that tiny lady somehow ripped the fucking door handle off, which, mind you,
She was in a hurry.
no, it just, so they switched from an old school knob to it's actually an indoor handle is what it is. It's not
Did the
supposed
screws back out?
No, it literally ripped the fucking metal.
No.
Yeah. Like I looked at it, the actual, the thing that would go over the shaft and turn everything internally just completely ripped in half. I was like, just because she was probably yanking on it so hard because the door was stuck. It swells and it has swollen forever in the humidity and shrunk in
So what'd you do? Resquare the frame, or did you just?
I shaved the fuck out of the door.
Okay.
Like, no joke. I think I shaved off probably a 1/16 of an inch off a half of like from the actual lock mechanism down.
You should have told me I got a power planer.
Yeah, that would have been useful.
You should have said something.
You were busy Diabloing.
And I could have told you to go get it. I know exactly where it is.
That would have been more time out of my day.
And you would have been done in minutes.
Yeah, but it would have taken me an extra hour to get that.
So you
It would have I would have traded the time for time. It wouldn't have
would
mattered.
have been less sweaty.
Not likely. Because it was still hot as fuck. I had to stand there with the door open to do that. But I got it squared away. New latch, new what's the thing? The strike plate. All that installed, which it hasn't had one of those in a long ass time because the door swelled so much.
I mean, hell, if it gets bad enough, I got a benchtop jointer.
That's a bit much. I don't want to take the entire door off.
Super smooth.
Not in the summer. You're not taking the whole fucking door off, you crazy person. Crazy boy.
3 hinges, isn't it?
Huh?
3 hinges?
And a heavy fucking solid wood door too. It's an old school fucking 80s door.
I know.
Yeah. With the 9 panels. Either way, got that fixed. That door has literally never opened and closed that good.
That's because there's a giant gap now.
No, surprisingly not. Like, no, that's the thing. There's not a giant
They
gap.
could be
There's
doing weather stripping.
yeah, they actually the
A
weather
new threshold.
No,
Yeah.
the weather stripping's been great because it's never touched the door. That fuck, like, no joke. I'm sitting here, I'm shaving this stuff down.
So it was a friction fit door.
Yes. That's why it was literally friction fit. Like,
It's not your door; it's a plug.
but that's really what it was. Because like I once I actually put the new lock in and everything, I'm like, shut it, and I'm like, it's clearly not latching right. But then I'm just still fucking fighting to get it open. So once I did that, I could actually align the latch properly. Yeah, that it did make that sound effectively. It was a bit of a butt plug. Either way, so yeah, I had to go do that, and I'm just literally like, why has it taken 30 fucking years for somebody to actually true up this door? And my mom just goes, you know why? And I'm like,
Because Lady Hulk hadn't broken it yet.
that. Well, at some point the old handle must have broken to necessitate the new one, right? It went from a knob to the handle, so when extra older age came about. But I realized it's an interior door handle. It's like that's how the other reason why it fucking broke. It's not meant to be on the outside with
Right.
weather. But I mean, it's the porch door, so it's not like it's out in the sun and all that shit. Either way, yeah. So I sweated my ass off while doing laundry just to come home and have to continue to do laundry because her dryer doesn't work worth a shit with larger loads. So I got half dry clothes, brought them all the way home just to use the dryer in a place that had no central AC. That was unpleasant. We kept it at a stable like 78 degrees until then.
Yeah.
And then this weekend actually wasn't too hot, but fuck me, yesterday was. It was 96 true temp
So you
plus
kept
heat index.
waking up moist in the worst possible way.
I mean, I'm always moist. The actual worst part was that I put the biofreeze on my neck and rolled over, and then it just made my neck super sweaty.
Yeah.
With as much airflow as what was going on between the two different fans in the bedroom, my skin couldn't stay wet except for what was touching my pillow. So I woke up with a cold, damp neck. That's could probably be the name of the episode.
No cold side of the pillow anymore. It's all the hot side of the everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Jessica wanted to cuddle a little bit. I was like, bitch, it's too hot for that.
Reminds me of the days before we had the generator and the hurricane came.
It honestly, it really was. It was very much like the last time we had a hurricane and lost power for a couple days, except that everything else worked. It was just.
Well, now we got the Jenny and it's not a big deal. And I'm never going to be without one.
Yeah.
And if it goes down, I'll go out and hang out with Steve for days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we're about to get busy. I need solar on that thing. I'm looking for a temporary solution on solar, at least 1,200 watts.
Yeah.
That'll get me by
Hmm.
before I paint it and do the permanent solar mounts and all.
He's going to produce more electricity than he'll ever fucking need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sick.
my goal is to leave the AC on 24/7,
Your goal is to live in Steve.
or have Steve be a.
No, you're just going to move into Steve.
I'm not
for a
going to
moment.
move into Steve.
You
You
currently
already are.
you have a
What I am
refrigerator.
gonna
You have
do-
cooking implements. The only thing you're
What I am
lacking
gonna
is a
do is
bumper
wait for
dumper.
the-
Oh, thank you. I was about to say that.
Wait
Yeah.
for my wife's dad to decide he wants to start spending weekends at the farm again. And then when he's there, I'll be at the Legion.
Just put him in Steve.
No, I work too hard on Steve.
No, just leave him caged in Steve and he can't get out. I'm trapped in a glass case of dementia. Should not make jokes while Chad's about to drink. Okay.
No squacking on the
I've
table.
had that before,
Yeah.
and this is
It's true.
blown back at me.
It's
so.
very true. Don't laugh into the cup. That's the worst way.
Yes,
to
it
go.
is. You get
So-
sprayed.
So Chad,
Yes.
did you ever get around to seeing He-Man?
No, I
in-
wanted
in-
to
in
this
reasonable-
Weekend. Why is
in-
this all jacked up?
Tim,
No, I tried to this weekend,
I need to put some lock tape on that.
and the times and everything I wanted to go.
Yeah.
They only had a couple seatings in spots that we couldn't get
Less
enough
than
of us
good.
there.
Less than good.
Unless we're really up front. I didn't want
Yeah,
to be
because
like
you
that.
had, you had
I don't
ki-
want to be.
you had kiddos and whatnot around
Yeah.
this weekend. Yeah. Yeah. You guys had a lake day that we had to that Jessica was sad that she had to miss out on because we were gonna probably come crash with you to at least have an air conditioned bed to
Yeah.
sleep in, which you could have, yes. But
So you still
so-
could come.
well, since our place wasn't toxic, we just figured we'd just
Okay,
tough it out.
yeah, it's whatever.
If it was toxic, we would have come, but
Okay.
but she would have got on the boat then instead of taking care of the shit she needed.
I'm the
to
only
do.
one who caught something, so I was
There
happy
is a
with
fish
that.
in
So
the
wait,
thing.
you actually caught finally?
caught a fish.
Fish.
Yes,
Fish. You caught the fish. That
So
in
it
the
was
lake.
little, and did you hold it out really far?
yes, it did to make it look bigger.
Well,
Here.
just hold it up. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. It was 14 inches.
Oh, a worm.
Damn.
We did measure.
And how big was the fish?
4.5.
It was a wee bitty.
Itty bitty living fish.
Uh,
Goldfish.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture? Or is that
Yeah,
what you're doing?
I'm trying to figure out what platform and everything it's on so I can get the damn.
Well, it wasn't on Facebook. I'll tell you that. I would have seen it.
what was it, catfish or bass?
It was a drum.
A batfish. Oh, I keep forgetting
Caught a
to,
drum in freshwater?
At least it's what I was told. I don't know.
to drumfish.
That's carp.
Let me see. That's carp.
It's similar to a drum, but
Yeah,
drums
it's
are saltwater.
But yeah, I'm not going to be getting. I'm not eating.
It's just a
everything.
big fucking good tasting
I didn't
carp.
keep it because
Is all a drum is.
son of a bitch. Yeah, there's no reason for me to keep it because like, why keep one?
The one.
I was actually trying to catfish and everything, and I got it at the bottom. So
Hmm.
I fought it for about like 10 minutes because it wrapped around
Oh damn!
a log.
No, if you need catfish, you go play Diablo online. Never mind. It's a different thing.
Oh.
Wrong kind of catfish.
Yeah, wrong kind, definitely.
Yeah. So, have you caught up on Vox Machina?
I got in this episode 4, but Sir Ducius just irritates the hell out of
He
me.
gets so much better.
God, I hope so. right now, he
I'm done.
irritates
I'm
me.
done with what's currently available.
Okay, I did watch episode 1 of House of the Dragon,
I have not because my house was too hot.
and
I had a House of the Dragon.
fuck yes,
Okay, I will watch it.
it started off with
Did it feel like they finally started doing the things they were supposed to do?
they did things with dragons and awesome shit. It was
Okay.
all, it was good.
So I had
and
some,
the end of that whole fuck. Yeah,
yeah,
enjoy it.
I'll watch it
Enjoy
later. It's fine. It's fine. I will definitely watch it now that I can sit in my living room.
Because I was sitting there going, all right, who the fuck's who? Why is that?
It's been 2 fucking years. Who are these people?
Angry dragon, sheep stealer. Why do they call it that?
Oh, do they actually show Sheep Stealer finally? Oh, thank God. I've been wanting to see Sheep Stealer.
Yeah.
Sheep Stealer, and if they ever get around to the other one, the Cannibal. If they
Yeah.
ever get around to Cannibal.
There's a reason they weren't messing with it.
Yeah, I think they're actually going to combine Sheep Stealer and Cannibal.
Really.
I think so. I don't think they're going to get around because they cut an entire character out. So I don't know.
Because things happened and you'll see.
I know. I know the things that should happen. I know that
Just the way they portrayed
I
it.
do
they
I
did
do
really well.
I do know that certain children have to die soon
Well,
if they haven't already.
and then they
And then
had
other
the,
kids that just
they had the
sort of,
culmination of the big
culmination.
big fight with the navies.
Yeah.
That wrapped up a little.
So one of the other battles of like the gullet or whatever they call it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The black dude.
Yeah.
And
You know they're not supposed to be black.
and the crazy white chick that was leading the other navy.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be black.
That was a good.
They're all
ending, too.
supposed to be white.
They're not.
A lot of race swappering. Either way.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I was looking forward to it. I know Sean was going to get around to watching it. And he's the one who reminded me of it, and I just haven't got there. And you haven't House of the Dragon at
I
all.
haven't watched any of that stuff.
No Game of Thrones disease.
No.
No.
Probably should have, but I have not.
No.
I like the dragons and myths and all that stuff.
I
have
might
not got
for
into
Sir
it.
Dunk
Well,
to come back.
At least the good news is that you don't need to have watched Game of Thrones to watch House of the Dragon.
Well, they finally finished with all the story and all the buildup
Well,
with 2 whole fucking seasons.
there's a lot more to go.
I know, but still, they're finally getting into the meat of it.
True. That is very true. So speaking of He-Man, since I brought it up, the sad part is that it is financially bombed.
Really?
Well, terrible marketing. anti-marketing by people who didn't even watch the movie, calling it woke and garbage and stupid, even though it wasn't. It just, and the funny part is they released it right at the beginning of fucking Pride Month for all the fucking morons who say that He-Man's a queer icon for some reason. Don't ask. Just somehow a queer icon.
Wait, doesn't that month and Mental Awareness Month fall into the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is also the same as Pride Month.
month? Okay.
Yes, it's kind of a silly joke that those two things have come together.
Mhm.
I actually meant to start this episode with Happy Pride Month, even though we missed it.
We throw things.
It's fine. I don't believe in Pride Month. I'm okay with the gays.
No,
I
I'm
just
proud.
think that there's no
I'm proud
point.
every month.
I just think. Well, the funny part was I forgot what I was listening to the other day, but they're like, "What if we assign?" Maybe it was Timcast, and they were talking about what if we assign the other 7 deadly sins to different months? How would it was like which month would be Gluttony Month? Which month would be
November.
Sloth Month?
November.
But that makes sense. But then December might be Greed Month.
Yeah.
In theory, Lust would have to be February. But then there's some things that sort of cross over a little bit.
The thou shalt not kill, murder. Wait,
that's not a
okay. It's not a sin.
no.
I'd say that'd be the harvest.
Wrath month. Wrath month is the hard one. Like, what is going to be Wrath month?
The harvest.
January?
No,
Get revenge on people for Christmas.
August. Has to be because that's when all the everything dies.
Or
and
would it be
everything starts
July?
Ooh.
I was thinking July.
July maybe, at least in America, it would be Wrath month. But then, or no, September. September would be Wrath month in America. Actually, now that we think about it, what do we need? We need greed, wrath, sloth, envy. We need envy month.
Sloth would be
Sloth. That's
January.
Would it?
Dead of winter.
Or would
Everybody's laid back after the holidays,
or
trying to
would-
do as little as possible.
or would sloth be March when everybody gives up on their
Sloth is the lull. In
yeah,
everything.
but sloth is laziness. So I'm saying that's the recoil from
True.
everybody's when they stop going to the gym. So you have a good point that middle of winter people get lazy, but I would think that they get lazier after they've given up on the other stuff.
I've noticed
But-
people get lazier right after all the holidays because they're exhausted,
Absolutely.
they're mentally drained, financially drained, and everything just stops.
Okay, so
I mean,
we need
even in my extra job, that in February,
so
our numbers drop, our deposits drop, our
Yeah.
attendance drops because everybody's fucking done with people for
Nope.
a while.
no.
River, oh, go lie down.
She came to investigate. So we need envy.
Envy.
So a very envious month. Envy is green, generally. So
April.
maybe when everything is growing.
Or
and
would that be the
springy?
other way and everything's dying?
No. Envy is a hard one to embody when it comes to the seasons.
Yeah.
Or would it be because well, here's the thing. Lust, you think February because of Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
but people are significantly more lustful in the summer when everybody's out in bikinis on the beach.
True, but look how many November birthdays there are.
Yes, but you can.
There's a
say-
lot of lust.
But you can also you can say that for so many other months where there's
Lots of people got busy on Valentine's Day.
lots of people also get busy during hurricane power outages.
13th, right here.
Fucking loser.
9 months later.
Fucking
I'm just a
loser.
week after, so right
Yeah.
around there.
Uh,
And then
So I mean that,
And
but
my
is that?
son,
But that's not.
look at Lucas.
Yeah.
Same.
But
Hey,
that's not necessarily lust.
Yeah.
Lust is the want.
I don't want to hear your mom and lust in the same sentence.
No. I said my mom.
But I could argue that
I love both the elder issues. I want to think of them kind.
I could argue that the beginning of summer when everybody's out in bikinis could also be lustful.
Mhm.
I understand for February, obviously, but I figure like February is like one particular week. You get into the summer where everybody's out running around half naked.
I don't know. According to the commercials, it's a month and a half.
Shit, everything. Okay, so we still don't have envy in particular. The tail end of the year is definitely, especially in modern day, significantly more with the greed, the wrath, the sloth, all that. That totally makes sense at the tail end of the year, especially around the
I
holidays.
mean, one flows right into the other.
Yeah. But I feel like we're missing one. Hold on. So greed, wrath, sloth, envy, pride. We got pride. Pride's June, so we got June, so we can't do that. So May, if I was going to argue for summer, I would say the end of, or May would be the other end of
that's
lust.
you got them. Gluttony.
Yeah, gluttony.
Gluttony, wrath, sloth, envy, lust, greed, pride.
Yeah, so gluttony, that was at the end of the year. So it comes down to almost none at the beginning of the year. And the back half of the year is most of it.
Then it says countering the virtues.
Yeah, because you had the 10 virtues.
Humility counters pride. Charity counters greed. Chastity counters lust.
Some of those are true, some of those are not.
Gratitude and kindness counters envy. Temperance counters gluttony. Patience and forgiveness counters wrath, and diligence counters sloth. That all makes sense.
Some of it, yes. But you can say that a lot for some of them are fairly well interchangeable depending on how they're being used. But I think guys out there, if you're listening, sorry, we also don't have any messages from our friends today, but it is what it is. If you guys are out there, tell us what you think would be the other 7 deadly sin months, because if we declared Pride Month is June.
Okay, what's the Divine Comedy?
Dante's Divine?
No, the Divine Comedy. Yeah, Dante.
Yeah, it's Dante. It's part of that's where the Inferno comes from.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 'cause-
Dante structures Purgatorio around the purging of
That
the
would
seven
be-
sins.
That would be
Purgatory.
Purgatory, yes, because Dante was Italian. Yeah, no, the Divine Comedy is pretty cool. That's where we get the gates of hell.
Yeah.
the seven rings, 9 rings,
I just
9
never,
rings.
I just never got the purgatory and how that worked in the Catholic religion.
Purgatory was just
Where
the
you could
in-between.
basically donate and pray someone's way out of purgatory.
Yeah, because
That just seems like a money grab for.
well, Purgatory is the neither. Well, there's different. Anyways,
Hey, your dad died. He wasn't great. Give us money and we'll pray for him, and then he can get out of purgatory.
too soon.
I mean, not your dad.
He wasn't Catholic.
We're praying for him anyway.
He was Lutheran. So I don't know which direction that goes.
No money.
Very true. Oh, fucking hey. How's your dad, Chad? Since we had Father's Day yesterday or Sunday. He shit himself?
We fell yesterday.
Oh no,
Oh, is it a day that ends in Y?
Yes, it is.
your dad needs a Gravity Sucks T-shirt,
Can we just get him a fucking golf cart? Wait, he has,
He has one.
Yeah, I forgot.
and
He has.
he has a walker and a really fancy cane. And
Can we get
But he's working on the golf cart.
Can we
I
get a
don't care.
gyroscope for him?
And
What?
he couldn't lift.
what, the suspensor buoys from Dune?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's messing around with the ignition and everything on the golf cart because he lost the key. Well, I got him another key, but he doesn't like the way the ignition and everything is. So he got a nice little pod thing that tells you how much the batteries are at, so you make sure it's charged.
Oh, we got a
new
shunt
ignition.
monitor like I installed.
And I'm just like, but he hasn't finished it. And it's been like that a month. And I'm like, are you going to get it?
Do we need to go over there and work on it? Spend
I
an
may
hour?
have to, yes.
We need to do an overland
Then-
conversion on Chuck.
I'm free Thursday evening.
Go.
Hefe. We need to do an overland conversion on Chuck.
Yes. Lift it.
Lift him.
Oh, Chuck.
On Chuck.
Not,
Not the golf cart,
the
on
cart.
Chuck.
I was like, that's easy.
Well, the golf cart is lifted.
Yeah, the golf cart is plenty high.
Yeah.
Chuck, on the other hand, very low.
I don't want to give your dad a lift.
Definitely gravitationally challenged.
No, with him, I mean, he's been walking fine.
Hell, he needs-
Apparently,
he
he,
needs
fell in the grass. That was it. But
He
I'm
needs
like,
training wheels or something.
Yeah. well, I'm actually walking better now. I forgot to tell you all this. I wasn't able to. Friday,
What happened to you?
it was Thursday. I hurt my leg, my left leg.
Yeah.
Another stone.
No, I could barely walk Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt so bad. I couldn't even.
I thought you had like a limp or something not that long
It was
ago.
that dismount, wasn't it?
I don't know exactly what I had. Yeah.
Were you throwing a little too much leg one night?
Yes.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs. No, it was. This is the knee that I had surgery on.
Oh, okay.
This is I was working on the truck, and I
Yeah.
guess I got off the ground the wrong way when I was working on
Oh.
the truck I just finished.
Well,
I didn't feel it initially, but
We're
it
all
started,
over 40.
yeah.
You don't get on the
Well-
ground without a solid plan on how to get back.
Well, that's like how I sprained my ankle. I didn't do anything in particular to sprain my ankle at all.
Except River banging into it.
That was it. That was the only thing. River knocking my knee out from under me was the only
Yeah.
thing. And then, of course, my other ankle and then my knee compensated, which sucked for a week
it,
and a
it
half.
hurt so
And then
bad.
it suddenly got better.
Yeah, that's what.
Literally.
Literally, it just.
It was shit, and then it suddenly got better.
Yeah.
I put a proper wrap on it for like one day, and it felt like a reverse snap, and then it was good.
Nice.
I was like, huh. And now
Yeah, for-
just my ankle sometimes.
For Saturday when
Now
we
you
went
know
fishing,
to run from River when she's wound
Yeah.
up.
That was your fault. You were playing with her.
Pardon me for having a happy fucking animal.
I bought a knee sleeve.
Yeah.
And so then when we went fishing and everything, I put it on, and I had some meds and that's everything else. So gingerly trying to get on the boat and everything, but that night and everything, I was able to sleep.
Yeah.
And I was able to move it. It was hard for me still to go up and down stairs. But then the
It's
next
not like
day
you
it
have a
was
lot of
gone.
them.
It was easy enough to walk and everything. Of course, then my right leg was hurting because I was compensating it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those knee sleeves as well, and it never stays up. Like I almost need it like with a garter that connects up to the fucking belt line, so it'll fucking stay where it's supposed to.
So not sexy.
No,
No, it's not.
it's old man knee brace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not sexy wearing a knee brace or anything at all.
No.
You're walking around, people are like, okay, a little gimp.
yeah. So on top of everything else, like I had to borrow your Bronco again to do all the equipment hauling, but conveniently because my tires were also, shredding.
Again, huh? Still?
Well, I'm saying I borrowed it for the last live show to haul everything.
Yeah, I
It's still
told him, said, dude, you should have just picked me up. I would have driven it home.
Yeah. Well, I currently still need it. I got to haul stuff this next weekend. I got to return the AC units.
It's okay, the meter's running.
Yeah. It's called the gas I put in it. It's got a decent sized gas tank.
Gonna need an oil change by the time you get it back.
I was probably going to take care of it, honestly, if it got that far.
I don't think so. No,
I mean, well, other than driving it too, we shouldn't need it for the next episode because I don't have giant speakers to haul. Should be able to get everything in the Kia tightly.
I'll get you the Suburban.
Shit.
Or the
Then I have to
van.
lift everything into it.
Yeah, or the van.
Yeah. Then I have to be.
Drive the van.
Then I have to be in your van.
It is,
couple,
it is a clunky, loud
It's
little
not
thing.
that it's not that it is a van. It's that it's your van.
it's a couple of days in one of our his van or my Suburban, you're gonna be like, I don't want this shit
At
anymore.
least the Bronco is mostly comfy and the right height.
I have a lot of faith in that little fucker, even though it sounds terrifying half the time.
It remind me too much of work. But
living on a prayer.
yeah, but I couldn't put it off anymore, so I had to get new tires yesterday. Dumped 660.
That's some expensive ass 2 tires.
4.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
afford
I thought
that.
you only got 2.
No, but I had 2 very, very bald
Okay,
ones.
that's not bad for 4 tires.
No, it's not.
No, with the lifetime, all the bullshit.
Yeah.
But then the fucking tire fee, the disposal fees. And I'm like, I can't haul them off, or else I would hold on to them.
I'm not looking forward to reshoeing Steve. That's going to be expensive.
Hold on, let me go find my tiny violin for you.
I know, right?
It's in one of these boxes.
Luckily, the
Never shown you my tiny
good
violin.
friend of mine is a
built
manager
it.
at her tire joint, so he helps a little bit.
I'll show you pictures.
Oh, I look forward to that.
I don't want to see your balls joint.
No, it's my it's my tiny violin. It's that big.
That's what she said.
I literally. Well, I mean, you married her. Fucking A. Either way, so tires that I didn't want to have to spend on. Fuck. I knew exactly how much it was going to be, and I didn't even get the tires I wanted.
Yeah.
I got.
I was gonna talk to a guy
Yeah.
that came in that does tires. I was gonna talk to him, then you're like, "Oh, I got new tires." I was like, well, okay,
I didn't
forget
have
that.
it. I couldn't put it off any longer. And then Jordan's all like, "Why didn't you bring it up to Southern Tire Mart?"
It would have been more
Because it's
expensive.
not a truck.
Well, they still have normal tires,
They
but
do
there are normal
normal
tires that
stuff.
are expensive though.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to go to them. Was he going to do? Give me a hookup? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's done. He told me he did things. He had his last performance till the colder part of the year.
Yeah, then he got a haircut and all that. And
Yeah, he
looks
cut
all-
off his sideburns. It's like because
Looks all baby faced again.
well, because he's supposed to have done the luau party at Frankenbolt's in July, and he talked to Shay and moved it to a colder part of the year
Yeah.
instead. I'm like, don't pussy out. It's like we're doing live shows out there, so yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, we're contemplating trying to get him out at the Legion on a bingo night.
If you can afford him. I don't know what he's charging now.
Yeah.
I mean, Jordan hadn't come out to do anything. So, all right, I
About to
said,
say, this is for
you know,
charity.
so I said,
we'll
I
give
said
you a
the other day,
receipt.
right. I said the other day to Jessica, I'm like, anybody else asked me to come to fucking show and then they didn't come to ours, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
It's like I said, hey man, I know your show is this weekend. Our live show is out at Frankenbolt's the weekend before. You ought to come out.
Speaking of shows, a buddy of mine, fellow Legionnaire, he's hosting a comedy show Thursday at the Brand. So I'll probably be there for that.
Okay.
Should be a good time.
I'll be doing Patreon.
Yeah.
Or else I'd be there.
I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's some new form where they pull a topic or something out of the hat. They have to round robin things.
Yeah. Like
So-
scenes from a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, something we haven't really gotten to talk about on the show. We were supposed to 2 weeks ago. We didn't get a chance. Southern Star Brewing closing down finally, officially.
Took long enough,
Yeah. And the firm meadery closed as well.
and that's sad.
No, it's not. The place sucked. It's a great venue. The mead sucked. The mead there sucked. Their mead for the Renaissance Festival is actually
I agree.
good.
The stuff they had on tap was entirely too dry and not flavored enough. He
But
cheaped out on the honey load,
yeah, but the funny part is the stuff they
And-
made for the Renfest is actually really good.
and they're not even what 5-6% tops.
Somewhere in there.
Mine rolls to what 18.
Well, yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
No, I do. Hey,
You're also not serving the public.
true.
You're serving Chuck.
That's what he's missing.
That's what he's. Oh,
To keep him
like his-
upright. He can-
like his-
No, that's why he falls down.
no.
The years of meat exposure.
nice.
So-
honey fueled.
But see, here's the funny part. I don't know if you saw the for sale listing on the mead or the firm's building.
Mm.
Did you see how much it was?
What, like 1.2?
35,000.
Really?
That's it for a turnkey.
Wow.
They're selling it as is.
Wow.
See, I wish I could buy Southern Star and
'Cause-
live there.
No, Son.
I could do a lot.
So Son was looking at finding a partner to go in on it with him and turn it into some kind of venue. And James went, "We need a church." And he's like, "We could have some kind of community thing that is also our church venue on Sundays." And I was like, "Yeah, but you can't afford that right now. You got no money." It's like, this is the sad part.
Do what every big church does is do a coffee shop out of it.
Shit. Got to have capital first.
Where was I? I was
Got a GoFundMe going.
Bryan College
Right
Station
there.
area. There's a big church, and they have a 7 days a week operating coffee shop.
Well,
And,
Wake,
really,
Church,
really
Wake
good.
Church has Citizens Coffee right
Yeah.
here. It's actually pretty good. They're not open every day, but they're open most days. They're actually not terrible. Been in there a couple times.
Yeah, I had
just
to
for,
go
just for
all-
the coffee, not the church.
I had to go all the way out there to get my phone repaired because it was the closest and soonest.
To College Station?
Yeah, soonest repair place I could get it repaired
Okay.
for free. So I went out there and took a book, my e-reader with me, and just sat at the coffee shop for a few hours. It was nice.
Yeah, I almost brought my computer with me yesterday to set a discount, but they were actually remarkably quick. Like,
Yeah.
I got a 9:15 appointment. I almost never do an appointment, but I went ahead and did it. And then they called me at 8, and they're like, "Hey, there's not a big wait time right now. If you can come now." I was on a shitter, so it took a while. So I got there about 8:40, and they got me in as soon as they could. I was out of there by like 10:05.
Mhm.
Wasn't bad. Though there was a guy I was talking to next to me, he had a big ass brand new Ford. I think it had to have been an F-250. It was a big motherfucker. He said he kept losing pressure in his in his tires for no reason.
Mhm.
So
Valve
there-
stem.
no, that's the weird part. That was the first thing I checked. I said, "Nope, not the valve stems." And I'm like, if it's not the valve stems,
It's leaking through.
it could leak through the bead.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had that happen on my old Mitsubishi. It was actually the chrome on the inside of the bead was flaking.
Mhm.
And so they had to pull all 4 tires off, grind them all clean,
Oh,
and then they
wow.
would hold air.
Yep.
It was so weird. And
Been there
but
and done that.
it was in that really big deep freeze we had in like 2011. And the tires wouldn't fucking hold air. And I was like, there was nothing wrong with them.
I didn't have that. I had something equally weird. Started losing pressure in one of the tires on my Suburban. Pulled immediately into discount. They pulled it off, and they found a 1/4-inch ratchet wrench penetrated through the tire.
Yeah. I've run over some
the
weird
whole
shit.
ratchet.
Yeah.
It sits in my toolbox.
Yeah. I've seen shit like that before too.
Yeah, I've
Or-
I've run over one of those wagon trailer weights, whatever like that, the big ass
yeah.
weights
Yes.
in my truck. And
Yeah.
there's a boom. And I was
What
like,
else have I
hell.
seen? I've seen the looks like valve cover bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top end bolts for like a Cummins.
Yeah.
Right through the freaking tire.
No, I've seen shit like that too.
Yeah, we've all spent enough time on the road.
Well, you got to remember, I also worked tires
Yeah.
for a year. at
True,
Walmart.
true.
So we saw all kinds of crazy shit jammed through there, a wrench, a screwdriver. Of course, some of that might have just been somebody just being very angry. What happened to my friend Ed way back in the day with his old 240 SX? He ran over what he thought was just a clump of something in the road. And then when it blew his tire, he's like, "What the fuck?" He pulled over. Ended up having to get it towed because it couldn't get anywhere. He didn't have a spare. He ran over what was clearly like a hunk of concrete that had fallen out of something. And it wasn't a huge chunk, but it had 18 inches of rebar sticking
Yeah.
out of it that went right through his fucking tire, through his wheel, all the way through the fucking wheel. It's like he took pictures of it. It's like, holy shit, dude! How fast did you hit that? It was like on the fucking highway. I ran over something the other day, and I don't even know how the fuck not in your vehicle, mine.
It would have told me.
Yeah, it would have
Really?
told you.
Yeah.
Oh, it tattles.
It'll let me know if the alarm goes off, the tires,
Yeah.
the pressure's gone, oil,
Dude,
or anything.
dude, that fucking
It'll let me know where he's at.
Dude, that panic button is fucking sensitive as shit. Like, it was in my pocket,
Yeah,
and
it'll
I
do that.
lightly bumped the door getting out, and it was fucking going off. I'm like, damn it.
See, you just need to let me know when you're going somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and if it's already hot or whatever,
Uh-huh.
let me just start it for you 15 minutes before you go out there. I can get it cold enough for you.
Okay, so every single day while I've got it started at 11:30.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Just
I
let
don't
me
care.
say, hey, can you start it for me? I'll start it up for you.
No, I'm not going that far. I should just get the app on my phone at this point.
See, I'm,
Just
That right
control it
there-
myself.
that right there is about to make me
Chad's spying on me.
make me link up the Alexa control to my mini split on my bus.
Yeah.
So I can actually turn the AC on from my phone.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
The only thing I don't have that is on the Wagoneer yet. I have to go to the dealership and have them remove it from it.
They already
Old
fixed the
people.
screen, didn't they?
No, because it's just a glitch, a software thing.
I
Oh.
thought
And
they
it's
were going to
just-
fix that.
The only that's gonna fix it is a new screen, and I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
It only
It's the-
takes like a minute out of my drive. I mean, it starts up and it craters, and a minute later it comes back on and it's fine. So I don't give a shit.
So I don't want new vehicles.
Yeah. Beaters for life.
As soon as I get my shit fixed and freshen up that engine, I'm gonna drive that motherfucker for another 200,000 miles. God, I need a clutch though. I've been driving I'm driving a nice automatic vehicle for a while, and a cop in there is like, "Oh God, this clutch is so worn out."
The only thing I really don't like about the Bronco is the steering. It's tight.
It's
But
weird.
Is it tight and heavy at the same time?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not, well, it's not super heavy, but it's also it doesn't. You don't feel like you're steering it.
No, you don't.
Is it steer by wire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I hate
so-
that.
Everything's electronic on it.
Oh,
it
I hate
has.
that.
It actually has a really good turning radius, but it doesn't feel like it does because I try to turn into a parking spot and it's got that long nose on it, and I'm not used to it, and you can't see fuck all because it's squared off. It doesn't slant, and I'm turning in between two cars. I'm like, am I clear? And I am, but I don't feel like I am because it feels like I'm not doing enough with the
Yeah.
steering.
I couldn't do that. There's no limp home. There's no jerry rig it to get to the house. You know.
No, if it doesn't want to go somewhere, it just won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just
Break
it'll
by
lock you out
wire,
to be
throttle
done.
by
That's it.
wire.
See,
everything.
I can't drive it for too much longer because then too much longer the transmission will explode on me.
It's a Ford.
Yeah, that's what it does.
What, the Bronco?
Any Ford, I will blow up the transmission. Don't worry about it.
It's under warranty.
A manual transmission, I won't. But any automatic Ford, I will destroy the transmission. Apparently, my right foot is too much for any Ford. Speaking of which, so just real quick, I found out something interesting today. The company that produces the propane parts for our work trucks went out of business,
Uh-oh.
and 50% of our fleet is propanes.
Was it Prin?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
That's who does the propane system on the bus.
I don't know if that's who it was
and
or
they're
not.
Finnish.
It's not that, I'll tell you
Okay.
that. But found that out. So they're doing what they can to try to scrounge parts for all of our trucks that we might need. Because
you're gonna have hangar queens, apparently. Just rob Peter to pay Paul.
what they're probably going to have to do is get us new vehicles that are not propane based, which they won't do.
You're gonna get those pretty electric ones now.
Shit. Not where we work. We do too many miles to be
I
doing
know.
electrics.
That's like that-
Hybrids maybe for the city trucks.
That's like that one idiot from Amazon. He stopped at the dirt down my dirt,
I've seen
down
them
my
too.
road.
I know who
Yeah.
you're talking
and
about.
he's like, "Well, I was told I can't go to the dirt. If I get it stuck, I'm getting fired." I said, "So you won't drive to my mailbox?" "No, I can't. Can you come pick it up?"
No.
How about you start walking? I'll meet you there.
They're supposed to deliver.
I didn't know they do that. That's
Drop
Oh,
anywhere.
apparently
Well-
they were testing out the electric vehicles in the rural communities,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill.
and it didn't work at all.
no, they fucking will. They especially on
He said he had to
bumpy roads,
he
it'll
said he
fall
had to
apart.
stop and recharge halfway up there.
Yeah, that's
No, it's stupid considering how far they're
I said,
coming.
"What?" I said, "What at McDonald's on the north end of town?" He went, "Yeah,
So like, I mean, they're coming out of fucking North Houston.
yeah, spring."
They're coming out of the Spring Center by James's house.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts to go all the way up to Huntsville.
Mhm.
I see them going out to on Saturdays when I'm out there in my Saturday area. I see them rolling out en masse through Magnolia.
I've been saying it forever. I'm on here a couple of times. Electric motors on the wheels and gas engine turning a generator. That would be the solution. It would lower fuel, increase mileage, lower cost, and you'd have all the torque you want.
Or we just go back to the system that's worked for 100 fucking years.
But if they're wanting to do something different that would manage the fuel and bring costs down, treat it like a train.
Yeah, they've already lifted the electric mandate.
Yeah,
They've gone back. This shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, well, and then with Trump rolling back the CAFE standards, it's having an effect on the vehicle market.
Trust me, when the motor of that van finally goes, I'm probably going to do the exact same thing.
So the thing that I found out, and you may or may not know this already, the only reason like things like houses and cars and shit are expensive has nothing to do with materials, has nothing to do with fuel costs. It's all regulations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I forgot which area. I think it was up there in Iowa. A new home, which was $400,000. $120,000 of that was just your regulatory bureaucratic.
That's how it is in
bullshit
California
costs.
right now, where they're trying to rebuild the Palisades where the fires were.
They're not going to rebuild them.
Exactly, because they're priced out of it due to the bureaucracy.
Yeah, they.
I mean, because of the
Have you heard Adam Carolla talking about it?
That's exactly who I'm quoting.
Yeah.
They have to do the piers and the pylons,
The caissons.
the caissons and everything, and it's ridiculous. And before you even start building the house, you're already at 200, 300 grand
For the foundation.
Yeah.
Because they said that every caisson has to be in the ground like 60 feet.
And they regulate the ever living crap out of it.
Even though the old caissons are literally still sitting there unburned.
Yeah.
You could build directly on top of the original
every
caissons.
politician in that state has just lost their mind.
Yeah, and with the cheating going on over there with their elections, you're never going to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though apparently the DOJ is looking into Newsom.
Wasn't there a sheriff there's a sheriff in California that unilaterally made the decision on his own without any state bureaucracy, without any legislature, that he was going to ban any and all weapon carried by licensed weapon carriers that have red dot sights, laser optics.
Why?
Because apparently to him they're illegal, and apparently
if he has them.
Yeah, and he can make the laws apparently.
Yeah, sheriffs can't do that.
Yeah,
they're not legislatures.
Exactly.
Sorry, sir. That's not. He's trying to be Judge Judy and executioner.
I mean, so
California.
Most of my sidearms would be illegal.
Yeah, they're only illegal if they survive.
Yeah. At least under him. But thankfully we're in Texas, and I love Texas.
So the other thing we didn't really get to talk about was the UFC 250 event at the White House, which was insane.
I watched some of that.
Apparently all the fights were really good. I didn't get to watch any of them.
I watched them.
The comments were great.
I heard the final fucking fight was absurd.
Yes.
I dropped off the Lewis fight, and that he just laid the hell over. It was sad.
Yeah.
The big black guy, I'm just laid over.
Also,
the heavyweights and everything. That's the thing. They're hard to keep going.
Well, Hopkett was 40 pounds lighter, and he just outgassed him. I mean, just completely outclassed him.
Well, so
and then he ended up screaming into the microphone that Michelle Obama was a man.
Yeah.
He knew what he's doing, so he's getting publicity.
Yep, and he's still not wrong. I mean, if you go back to Barack Obama's book where he was talking about kissing dudes, there's that whole thing.
I need to go watch the rest of it.
Imagining having sex with men. That's in his own biography.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Either way. Did you know about the terror plot to attack said UFC fight that came out after the fact?
Yep.
They arrested 19 individuals and are tracking down more.
All over the country? Yeah.
All over the country.
Yeah.
As young as 19 years old, been radicalized. And they had a plot that they were going to fly suicide drones into the event to scare people around the White House. And when they reached the other lawn, they were going to be sniping everyone they could. I was like, how are you going to get past all of the security for that? Like, how far away would you have to be that the snipers on top of the White House, which you could plainly see,
in all the security plus
all the military presence,
60% of everyone else there is either a first responder or a veteran.
Yeah. And then they had Medal of Honor recipients out there too. A few Jim Capers finally got his.
That was neat
Honor.
Watching the first responders and the Medal of Honor recipients walking out.
It was literally like a celebration,
dude. Listening to did you see video from Reagan talking about Flag Day?
No,
That was awesome.
I did not.
It was him sitting there kind of in his farm clothes, just laid back. And he had, it was Reagan that instituted the first Flag Day, and his speech about it was really good.
Cool.
Really, really good.
I didn't know about
Worth
that.
watching.
I did not know about that.
Yeah.
Neat.
I mean, it got emotional. Yeah.
So on top of that, we've had all the America 250 stuff that's going on throughout the summer, throughout the rest
World
of the year.
Cup.
The World Cup has been insane. Apparently, Europeans coming over here just falling in love with America, realizing they've been lied to constantly.
Yeah.
Because of someone we all know, I've seen entirely too much of it. Miss Spamalot?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. We all muted the chat.
I've muted her. What
Yeah.
are you talking about? She keeps bombing me with crap.
Yeah. So
Did you see? No. Did you see? No.
I saw the tail end of the Australia USA match when they did. Everybody started singing "Country Roads" at the end.
Yeah.
Like that was great. That was
Well, the day after at the baseball game,
yeah. that's
everybody was there again. That was at the soccer game, and it
Yeah.
was just insane.
Dude,
This has been some of the best publicity this country's gotten in
I know.
so very long.
Tell me you saw that. Speaking of, remember we're talking about Lust Month. Have you seen the picture of that chick in the USA bikini that was like perfectly captured at one of the one of the games?
Uh-uh.
That I did not.
Oh, it was all over the internet last weekend. It was like, yeah, this is literally like the symbol of America. You've got an American girl wearing an American tank top bikini, flag face paint, all this like tits up, holding a flag up in the air like this at a fucking European soccer event being played in the U.S. I was like, yes, this is modern America in the picture. Unless she had a dick, in which case it would be very modern America. Oh, I know we're talking just news right now. Keir Starmer stepping down as the fucking leader of the UK.
A day after President Trump said he was going to.
Well, everybody turning on him was a big thing. All the rape gang information that came out, shared that the other day, where they've had this very, very long investigation going on, and people are like, well, how are you going to believe it? It's not in a government source. That's why we're going to believe it. Because the government,
Exactly.
it said the government was covering it up. Why would I believe the government who said nothing was happening? Nothing to see here. You're racist if you think it is.
Nothing to see here. We'll arrest you if you have an opinion.
Yeah. We'll arrest you or shoot you if you have an opinion. Or let you die if you've been accused of racism.
Exactly.
Like that poor young kid
Yeah.
who did literally nothing.
Dude, things are blowing up over there again. It's
It's
good to
especially in
see.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Ireland is done
Dude,
with
the IRA's
everything.
back.
Dude, Ireland is done with all of it. They're just like, fuck all of this. So they're going to have a revolution again.
You're all targets. Yeah. That's pretty much what they said in the video.
Well, yeah, that's literally what it's come down to. They're so fucking tired of it all that they are doing a little much. I will say that. However, I understand the notion. But just the number I would love to say out loud here, just for everybody listening, over the course of, I forget, since at least the 80s, probably even earlier in the cases that they have documented that were not reported under anything, at least 250,000 young girls raped, sex trafficked, or anything else, sold into sex slavery just in the UK alone. Yeah. And 85%, give or take, the people that were investigated all had Muslim names.
Mm-hmm.
Like distinctly Muslim was actually the way they put it. It wasn't like, Joe Muhammad, although that would be an American one either. But it's.
Well, speaking of Muslim, but on a sadder point, they had that shooting in Montreal.
I only heard a little bit of that.
But apparently it was the first officer killed in the line of duty in Montreal in 24 years. And it was a Muslim guy named Muhammad something or other.
Well, it is kind of hard for them to fight back. They can't have guns.
Well, they have guns in Canada.
And
the LE do.
I'm talking about like normies.
No,
normies don't.
They engaged and killed them.
Yeah. No, the cops did.
Yeah.
Normies did not have guns.
Normies don't.
No. Because that could have been handled by normies instead of.
We had one of my father-in-law's handymen come out, and he said, "Hey, I want to go hog hunting up there, and I have a friend from Canada." I said, "Do you mind?" I said, "No, not at all. Come up." Goofy guy was going to take a shotgun, the semi-auto. I sold him. The big black one.
Oh,
well,
I should have bought it.
Too big for me. But anyway,
should have bought it.
I said, "What are you using?" He said, "Just this." I said, "With what?" He said, "Slugs." I wouldn't know. You're using this ammo, and this is why. And then the Canadian guy said, "Did you grew up shooting, right?" He said, "Yeah, I did." So long guns, lever guns, yeah. I said, well, would you feel better with one? He went, yeah. Here, 45-70. Here's some ammo. Said 1-inch group at 100 yards. Go. And he says, I've never shot anything this big. This is gonna be awesome.
That's like Kentucky Ballistics last week. He had a whole
I
bunch of
saw
newbies.
that.
Whole bunch of newbies come in to fire his
Poor
big
guy.
guns.
He said, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
I said, dude, squeeze the trigger. Don't jerk it. Hold on tight and ride it out.
Lean into it.
Yeah, he was skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny dude.
Lean into it.
I took him out, let him pop off, 4 or 5 rounds, get a
Yeah.
feel for it. He's like, this thing's great.
Nice.
He was hitting a 10-inch steel hanging from between trees, and it was spinning.
Ping, ping.
It was on the chain, looking like a kid on a swing set. Just all. It was fun. Mhm.
Yay.
But
I'm
also
running out of
left,
steam.
also left huge dents in the steel.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Because I think I had him on the 405 Corlocks. Big, super heavy.
You're just saying words now.
405 grain.
Hmm.
Whereas like a 9mm is 115.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Big.
Either way. That sounds fun.
Mhm.
I need to go shooting. It's been a long time.
You do. We has a farm.
I said,
And we has guns, lots of them.
Yes, but then you said I had to buy ammo.
Yes, you do.
Damn it.
Because it's expensive.
I know.
And
Play all you want, but bring your ammo.
I can't participate.
Sure you can. You have a constitutional right.
Yeah.
You've not been convicted of anything.
Plus, you're well supervised.
Well,
Are you sure?
well, supervised.
Not well. Supervised.
No superpowers, just supervision. Yeah.
which by the way, I have to go through. I haven't gotten that far, obviously, in the episode, but I think Jessica's going to have to do a redo on her offenders.
Yeah.
Because it got trampled on a bit by our drunker friend there. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I found her on Facebook, by the way. I was like, oh, now I see why this person's being suggested to me. Now I see who that was.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see the footage of that because she had no idea she was on camera.
She was. Whew.
She got so fucking drunk.
So did the kid.
The kid was fine until he was banging on the fucking bell for like 30 minutes straight.
Yeah, you didn't hear me, did you?
What?
So, someone around me said, man, what's that kid got? I think of the mic, it said ADHD.
Oh, I did. I heard. I'm the one who said that. What does that kid got? Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It was. So they were the first people who started participating on episode 200.
Okay.
Because I looked at Chuck and said, I want that bell.
Kill
Like,
that.
Get me that bell.
Kill that, please. So I'm not gonna say her name here, but you'll hear it on the episode. Either way, so like
CB.
yeah. So she was having fun. Like there was a lot of people who had no clue what was going on. Some people who obviously knew what was going on. People who came in who didn't pay, and then left because we were so
Us.
rude, disgusting, or whatever. But then the guy who won was with them. So
Yeah. He seemed pretty excited.
Oh, he followed the page. He followed the page on Facebook.
Nice.
He would be at the second show, but he's going to be deep sea fishing. So
Nice.
either way, so she sat down directly in front of our table, like,
On the floor.
on the floor with the kid, and we all thought that the kid was hers, but it wasn't. It was her nephew, and she was there with her brother, which
That was weird.
yeah, they had very coupley vibes.
Brother got
and
drunk.
sister.
Real drunk.
Banjo's
They both
gone?
got drunk, huh?
Did some? Were they from like
Here.
Alabama or something?
No, they're from here.
No, they're from
Okay.
drunk.
Yeah, they're locally.
Drunksville.
They're local friends apparently. When I saw their friends list, I was like, oh, now it makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Either way, so she actually sat down and started participating with us. So we actually had some audience feedback finally. That wasn't people who knew what the fuck we were doing.
That loud audience feedback.
Yeah, you could hear on mic, which is good because we didn't have the other mic set up just yet. And then Chuck brought out the other mic and set it over there. So we had
He took it away from Shay.
because she was just rambling.
I'll fix that.
No, the part where she goes, funny story. I'm like, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
I didn't let her talk. I'm like, no, it's not. We're already running way the fuck over. We were supposed to do a 4-hour show. We did nearly 6 hours of
Yeah.
recording. No, mind you, some of that was waiting on shit to get finished. Some of that was technical difficulties, and also us starting 20 minutes late. We didn't get started till 6:20,
One thing that keeps
and
sticking
people kept
out.
trampling over the intro.
One thing that keeps sticking out was me calling John an electric slide looking motherfucker.
Yeah, That's true. I can't wait to go back because I was so tired by the end of that day. I can't wait to get back through all the racist jokes we were throwing around because that was so much fun. Having a black man
Dude,
who's on board with the racism is so much.
He
fun.
got you so flustered though.
I was.
It was so damn funny.
I had to start playing along because I was getting frustrated.
John just took over.
Well, I did say no. He was right. I did say, "Do you want to run this shit?"
Yes.
And then he did. I'm like, damn it. I was like, and
he became Shoky too.
No, I became Kevin too. I'm like, no. And then I kept saying, "Why did I let this happen?" It's like, this is my show. How did I let this happen? So I'm having a second conversation with somebody over here while they're talking over there. I mean, it was a lot of fun, but yeah, I was flustered.
He go, Kevin? No, not you, the other Kevin.
Yeah.
So was it worth doing?
Yeah. It was fun.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
Hopefully we have more people next.
We'll see.
It's a different location, all right?
Different location. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very
and now more people know what the fuck it is. Now, if I can get clips,
and nobody's gonna show up.
so we got 3 weeks roughly, right?
Yeah.
So if I can put together some clips of the ridiculousness to share on the way, so people understand, it'll be one thing. I set up the event. Mad Llama's really not that good at promoting stuff, but I did tell them I would bring them a flyer now that we can have something made.
Yeah.
So I'll make up a proper flyer to post for it so we can have one there and have it up on the thing. I'm definitely going to have somebody running the fucking ticket counter with the fucking hand of authority this time because those motherfuckers walked right past Jessica. Like just right. And when she said something, they just said, no.
Really?
Yeah. Like we missed out on at least $50 of tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shout out to Adam. He bought the VIP tickets there because
So
he
does
wanted
Scotty.
the stuff. Yeah, so did Scotty eventually, yeah. But he didn't get to stay for the whole show. Adam did.
He didn't want to.
Adam
just
is
Scotty.
So I have you a sports friend that will come on and talk sports. So you will be not needed when Adam comes on.
Good. I'll play on my phone.
And then
elsewhere.
I will sit back and let you guys talk sports. He's like legit like an actual sports communicator person.
Okay.
Like he's been in the industry and stuff like that. Adam Pena.
No, that's all they wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to talk about. But he had good opinions and stuff. He's actually in Portugal right now for soccer. He flew to
But
Portugal.
the soccer's here right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why?
Well, he's seeing something that's going on there. Apparently, I don't know.
This is Portugal. Their World Cup's here, so
I have no idea. I have no idea why he's in Portugal, but that's where he is because a friend did him after the fact.
I have enjoyed watching all the interactions with the UK visitors and how
The
they're
Germans.
everybody that's just fallen in love with America.
Yeah. I think it was Freddie the German or whatever was the first guy
nonstop.
to
We've been
start.
lied to. That's been the
That's all they said. We've been lied to about
to.
America. The rudest, most racist people on the planet. Everybody's nice. It's like everybody's nice. This place is awesome.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's the food is fantastic.
the Buc-ee's, Whataburger.
Oh, everybody going to
Yeah.
Buc-ee's is
That French
amazing.
guy
hilarious,
talking about Buc-ee's was amazing.
Yeah. It's so funny, like watching everybody.
Long live
react.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And the guys going to Walmart and Costco, and I'm like, oh my god, where the hell is this place been?
Costco's
You know?
huge.
No,
Yes.
the weird ones is like Walmart. Walmart is everywhere.
Yes.
How do you not have a Walmart where you're at? But then I remember, oh yeah, they live in those communistical countries where Walmart is probably like the size of a Dollar General.
Yeah.
It's just wall.
Yeah. It's not a lot of mart. We tore down that wall.
East or west side.
Yeah, the east and west side of that. Yeah. They're like, we have Aldi.
West Walmart.
Aldi. Well, Aldi is German.
I like Aldi.
Aldi North and South. Said we only got one of them.
Yep. Purveyor of mediocre random beers.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
But it has been hilarious, especially Buc-ee's, because they see it online, so they're like, what the fuck is Buc-ee's all about? And they're like, I have joined the cult of the beaver.
120 pumps. What are you doing? Fueling the Air Force?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Our states are bigger than your entire country, sir.
Yeah.
It takes a minute to get somewhere. That's like this one chick I used to know. She's from the UK. And when she went back over there after visiting for like 2 months, she was talking shit. I'm like, hey, I don't need to hear any fucking lip from somebody whose country is smaller than my county.
Right.
Which is an
Well,
example.
who's that? That guy, Josh from England, the YouTube, Facebook guy. He was
YouTube, Facebook guy.
whatever. Brit dude on internet,
He talks at the internet.
on internet face.
Yeah.
he
Josh from the internet?
the British one.
That guy. Yeah, British Josh from the internet. Yeah,
He keeps telling everybody that asks how big America is that,
Yes.
if in the UK, if they have to drive somewhere that's over an hour away, they just won't go.
Yeah.
That's our commute.
Yeah.
It's
Houston is an hour away from Houston.
hour and a half
Actually,
away from
yeah,
Houston.
now it's an hour and a half
Yep.
with inflation.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
With inflation, Houston is an hour and a half from Houston.
Trust me.
True.
What was the longest Houston run I did? I picked up I was helped rescue a pig, giant 300 plus pound potbelly pig, and I picked him up on the west side of Houston. I took him all the way to the east side of Houston. Dropped him off at some dude's house. Damn, some bitch wouldn't load up. Crazy as hell. I threw a rope around his front legs
Punches.
and had to hoorah his ass into the fucking van. Had a ramp going, and I pulled a muscle on my back.
You pulled a muscle on his back too.
Probably.
I mean, you're trying to pull you into the fucking
He was
less
going the
ag-
wrong
a
way.
less agreeable hefe.
But damn, it was he rode nice and easy over
So
there.
you pull out the winch and see what happens.
Well, to get him out, I had this board. Remember that little rig I built for that miniature horse in the back of the van?
no,
Basically a portable stall,
sure.
modular stall. Had that in there, and to get him out, I had to take the crossboard to keep him from getting out.
Make a ramp.
Nope, I got behind him.
Oh yeah, you pushed him.
I climbed over the back seats and got down and started duck walking with
Yeah.
my knees.
Thank you for reminding me of the other thing.
And I freaking
forget
just
to
had to
do
bulldoze his ass clean
Yeah.
out. He was screaming and hollering and trying to charge.
So you accidentally segued me.
I segued.
You segued me.
I don't like segues.
Yeah, well, they're a little hard to stay on.
Yeah, I fall off.
Yeah, I do too. I've fallen off every one I've attempted to ride.
And hoverboards.
Same. It's a segue without an
Not
upright.
good on a hoverboard.
So, speaking of ornery animals and fucking trying to move livestock around, Clarkson's Farm is back,
Yeah.
and I've been watching it.
I've caught the first episode.
We got about 4 episodes in. Yeah, we definitely got 4 episodes in because we did not get to the bombshell episode where Jeremy reveals that he has cancer.
Well, do you see the link I sent you?
Yes, I already.
He said, I'm still alive.
Well, see, this is the spoilers of the internet. That was filmed early this year.
Yeah.
But, so they had a message for everybody from then. It said, okay, well, if everything goes all well, I'll see you in season 6. If it doesn't, I won't. It's like, for fucking, yeah, because he had a very aggressive form of
I saw they
hoo-ha
sold the
cancer. male hoo-ha cancer. Yeah.
I saw they sold the giant tractor.
Well, spoilers.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
What?
Yeah, and so he keeps selling giant tractors and buying other ones.
Well, the one he's had forever. That's
The Lamborghini that he's gotten rid of the first Lamborghini a while back and bought another one. He bought some other one. Either way, he bought another sports tractor that doesn't work. So, but at least the GPS and everything worked. Once Caleb got the shit to work, it was actually nice. But either way, that was last season. So now what he's looking at is all the automated farming stuff that he was checking out. So now they're doing Top Gear style touring of other farming technology in other countries.
Nice. I like it.
So they go to like the Netherlands to go check out different types of farming
What,
that
does
they
he
don't have.
Drag Caleb with him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Caleb's never been out of the
anywhere.
UK. He was
That's
like,
got to be fun to watch.
no, the best part was him talking to Caleb about getting on the Channel Tunnel train.
The channel. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like getting him on the train, right? Which is effectively just a rolling ferry.
Mhm.
And he's like, is there air down in the tube? And I'm like, yes, there's air.
No, you have to hold your breath.
Yeah, he's like, yes, there's air in the tunnel, Caleb, but it's under the ocean. There's air in well, how'd they get it down there? It's open at both ends, but how'd they get the air down? He had to argue with Caleb about how the fuck physics works, how you got air into the hole in the ground.
It has fans.
It's like, if you notice, if you dig a hole, it gets filled with air. It's weird how that happens. Either way, so it was, now mind you, driving into a moving tunnel, which is really what you drive into a tunnel that goes through a tunnel. It's a bit weird.
So you're inside a Twinkie inside a lot bigger tunnel.
I don't you mean, sure.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
You got the snack. Either way, so
A snack.
yeah.
Not snack.
So they went to go check out drone technology, drone tractors, drone seed spreading, drone spraying, all that kind of stuff, which was really cool. The cool part was a floating cattle farm, a floating dairy farm, literally on the water. The entire thing was floating like a boat. It was a multi-story cattle thing. And they were technically free range because they had a ramp that would let them go graze grass on the land. Otherwise, their feeders and everything were in there.
Uh-huh.
They know that when they get full of milk, they automatically walk over to the stalls that locks them in, connects the things all automatically, and sucks all the milk out. And it does that. They repurpose all the shit into furnace into the furnace for powering different things. They have a giant solar farm floating next to them,
Mhm.
and it's all regenerative. And then they use a lot of their stuff that they can't sell otherwise. They sell back to that. Local breweries and stuff like that sell their spent grain to the farm to be fed. So like it's a huge ecosystem, but also it's in the middle of a city center at a major port.
That's awesome.
And it's beautiful and it works. I'm sure it doesn't smell great downwind, nice water and cow shit, but
Well,
they're
that's
doing
like
their best.
that's like that one dairy farm that uses recycles all the waste and puts it in a big fermenter, and they
Yeah.
then condense and compress methane.
Yeah.
And use that to
That's what they do.
Power
That's
the entire farm.
Same thing. But they're also turning the poo into bricks or into pottery.
Yeah, this dude was doing the poo pot.
Poo pots. Yeah, that's on 30 Jobs a minute years ago.
They did really,
and they're still in business.
and
to
man,
this
those
day.
poo pots have to work really well.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But this, they were selling it. They would take other like offcut like sand and stuff from other industries, combine it with the poo, and they're like selling mortar bricks and stuff like that. So they're everything. There's not a single bit of waste that they could.
So they're making a nice little pootopia.
Cowtopia. Mootopia.
Mootopia.
Wait,
There you go.
that's a brand name. Shit. Take it back.
The
That's
Pootopia.
That's chocolate milk, I think. Mootopia.
No, Mootopia is just lactose-free milk.
Oh well, that's not real. It's fake milk.
Yeah.
Either way, so that was my segue to Jeremy being sick to Dad's dying. That's how I was getting there. Segue around to the possibility of Jeremy dying. So one major obstacle to doing a lot of stuff last weekend was the fact that my dad passed away on Thursday morning. So that was an awkward fucking phone call at 8:15 in the morning.
From your mother?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So, well, who else would it be? So I was actually having a pretty decent morning, and I'd just gotten back to the building, getting ready to do my second half of my day, and phone rings. Like, uh-oh, she's calling me this early. Nothing good's coming of that, or something really stupid came in the mail and she has questions. Those are the only two options. Something bad has happened, or some dumb thing happened. And yeah, she was already teary-eyed. She told me that he had died, and luckily he went in his sleep. I don't know if you want to call that sleep. His health had been declining, and basically she, for the most part, listened to the death rattle for like an hour.
Oh, wow.
Or so, and then she basically said, "Please let me be asleep when he goes." Like she didn't want to experience it.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, she sleeps in a bedroom down the way, but with her door open so she can listen, because she's used to constantly getting up and checking on him all night long, or him getting up and causing chaos all night long. So she fell asleep sometime around 1:30 or so, I think is what she said. And when she woke up at 6 a.m., he was gone. So still in the same position. But apparently he didn't open his eyes for almost 2 days. Like,
oh, wow.
he just wouldn't get out of bed the last day at all. She tried to get him up to go to the bathroom, eat anything, and he just kept fighting her. Like literally like fighting her off, like leave me alone, that kind of shit. So I think he was already mostly gone by then. It's just last little throes of life fighting for something. I don't know. He was just probably half in, half out at that point. No idea what was grabbing at him. So
That's weird. Out at the same time, old Alice, she was going through the exact same thing.
yes, your dog dying.
Well, not mine, my father-in-law's.
Either way,
But still, it was
comparatively.
no longer.
Was she
suffering.
90 in dog years?
She was 10 or 11,
Oh,
and she was a
70-ish.
big dog. So
Yeah, my dad was 92.
but she'd been off her feed for a month.
Yeah.
And it was just everything was shut down.
So obviously my mom was tore up about it. I called Jessica immediately after, which that was a worse phone call. Shit. Like,
Like if she had feelings.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, and she had just gotten to work. Like she'd been at work for fucking 5 minutes, and I called her, and she's like, "Baby, everything okay?" I'm like, "No." And I told her he's gone. She's like, "What do you mean he's gone?" I'm like, "My dad, he's gone." And she immediately just fucking fell apart. And she's like, "Okay, I'll call Cindy." So she had to call her boss to fucking tell her, like, "I gotta go." And, they tried to fucking fight her and be like, "Well, we don't have any coverage for you." And she's like, "I don't give a shit. That was my dad." You know, because she saw my dad as her dad, like not a father-in-law, nothing else. That was her fucking dad.
2 moms and her dad.
Yeah, right. All the moms in the world, and only that one dad. So, but in a lot of ways, like my dad was very tempered, the same way as hers. Silly, you know, all that kind of stuff. Always trying to make somebody else smile, even if he's miserable. That kind of stuff. So, and like when the last time he was really sick, and we were at the hospital with him. That was when we did the switcheroo. You know, picked one up, dropped the other one off.
Yeah.
That night. She was having such a hard time with him because he was having one of those episodes where he was pissed off because he's at the fucking hospital and nothing's happening and all this other stuff. He's yelling at her, yelling obscenities and everything else like that. And then he'd go to sleep for like 20 minutes, wake up, and then, oh, hey, I know you. And then just be his sweet self, you know, because he loved Jessica. So then you got the awkward moment of get to the house. Yeah, he's still there. He's still in bed. Like, oh, I get to sit in the house with a dead body for the next few hours. That's not fucking weird at all. But Harley, he helped out with my Uncle George and all this other stuff. He became part of the family a long time ago. And he cleaned my dad up. You know, he said, like, look, it's the best thing I can do. He's literally like stripped him down, stripped all the sheets off the bed, all that shit, cleaned him up for the guys who was coming to get him, because they made the decision to go ahead and cremate him instead because he was in rough shape. And my mom made that decision. It's like, yeah, he wanted to be buried and everything, but he was in such rough shape, and nobody really, especially like, because I did go in there and look at him eventually. That sounds bad, but you know, before the guy came in there to haul him off, went in there for a minute. But yeah, his lungs had finally collapsed and all that, and he was starting to fill up with gas. Which, when he rolled him over to put him on the gurney, he fucking let loose. Holy fuck. That was so bad. I was down the fucking hallway, and I'm like, oh God, he fucking let loose. And I was like, I'm just going to go this way. And like, I felt bad for that kid too. He had to do it on his own. Like, he's a tall, skinny kid. Almost looked like Cade at like 24. Like tall, skinny, you know, clean cut, all that. And she showed up with a fucking Suburban. I'm like, okay, you're just gonna chuck him in the back? Like, what? He pulls out the gurney. But when he found out my dad was a veteran, he said, oh, okay, I got a flag in the car, you know, we'll drape it over him and we'll play taps on the way out, you know. So we did that, got that on video, got a couple pictures. Jessica took the picture I sent, because all the pictures I took were terrible. Also, I was helping him get the gurney outside because it's very treacherous trying to get anything rolling in and out of that house. So I helped him get the gurney out there, and Jessica took a couple good pictures. As weird as that sounds, took a couple good pictures of the gurney with the flag over it, and that's what I shared with everybody. So either way, it's been mostly a mess ever since because the guy who was supposed to come by with all the paperwork never showed up. So they just had my dad and had no idea what the fuck was going on. Because all they had was a name, a signature, and a phone number, and a dead body. So they called my mom the next day. Hey, we have your husband. We have no idea what's going on. Nobody filled out any paperwork. I was like, oh, fuck. And then we remembered, yeah, there was supposed to be a second guy that never fucking showed up. Can you imagine signing up for this shit and then nobody fucking shows up? But to make things significantly more awkward, my sister-in-law had died just prior to that. Like literally the week before.
Damn.
Yeah. So my mom had to call my brother and tell him that his dad had died while he's literally waiting for his wife's ashes to come back.
I apologize.
Are you
I'm
dying
suffering.
over there, buddy?
I am. I'm suffering bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Allergies are kicking my ass.
Oh, God knows what's in the air now. Either way,
Hefe not happy.
Yeah. So apparently between my brother and my sister, and she never got a hold of my other brother, she told him to pass it on, which I guess they did. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. My sister just broke down immediately and was like inconsolable for like 10 minutes on the fucking phone. Just couldn't get herself together. And the whole time I'm just like, huh, it's nice of you to cry tears and you couldn't be bothered to fucking show up for 2 years to come
Yeah.
check on him. Sorry, I try not to be too resentful.
Well, it's hard
but,
having to be the one with their shit together, basically compartmentalize
But,
and
like, the
do what
first,
needs to get done
me and
until
Jessica.
you got time to sort it out on your own.
Yeah, I mean, like me and Jessica, we work our own jobs, plus have a whole lot of fucking commitments. As far as I know, I think my sister's retired or at least working from home. She doesn't have grandkids to look after anymore. They're grown. And she just never fucking bothers to come over and see her dad or anything, or come check on him, or fucking take him for a couple of days or whatever, and then fucking just decides to just lose her fucking mind. She finds out he died. It's like, yeah, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. My brother reasonably upset. He calls me Friday, before our AC blew up. Talked with him for like an hour and a half, which I was like, okay. I mean, I was right in the middle of doing inventory. I was taking inventory on all the shit, and I'm trying to do it while also talking him through his grief, because he's crying, telling me everything about Kim and everything else like that, and trying to talk him through it. I'm like, he's like, "Are you okay?" Or he asked me how I'm doing. I was like, "I'm actually pretty good. How are you, dude?" It's like it's like you had a significantly bigger loss than I did in the last 2 weeks. It's like, because for everybody else, it's been a shock that my dad died. For me, I was like, "Oh, my dad actually died a long time ago. That we were just waiting on the body to catch up." So I did all my grieving over the last few months. It was just now for me, it's a relief because he's passed and he's no longer trapped in that feeble body. There was an enormous amount of pain. He never would wear his back brace. He had a broken back, and I actually think that's why he died. I think eventually he severed something. He rolled wrong, because his cardiologist said his pacemaker will keep going after he passes. So, and then when the EMTs came by to check on him, they got to do all that, cops and EMTs and all that. He had no pulse. So the pacemaker also had quit, which is likely when he finally passed. But like the fact that he was almost paralyzed, he wasn't getting out of bed, he wasn't doing anything. I think all of it had to do with his spine, because he would never do anything. Even my mom told me, it's like, yeah, that last 2 weeks before he went, he was almost folded over every day. You gonna go blast your nails out?
Yep. I'm miserable.
Yep, it happens. Maybe you need to change out your earbuds. Maybe they're too much pressure.
No.
It's the beer. The beer got him. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing what I always do, too. Takes a while to get used to them.
Well, this one, it's because the way my ears and everything are. It's this
Mhm.
edge right here is hitting
Yeah.
my lip.
Well, that's why I try not to tuck them too far if I can. You can also get a little turn on them if it needs it. Either way. Sorry, we're messing with our earbuds while Heffy's blasting out his face in the other room, which sounds horrible when you phrase it that way. But either way, like, and I was telling my brother, it's like, look, man, there's a couple of things from pop culture, movies, TV that have helped me. One of the things that has helped me a lot, and especially with this, is that I don't even remember what show or movie it came from. It said, because people always say that death is the opposite of life, but no, birth is the opposite of death, or death is the opposite of birth. Life has no opposite. It just changes form. It's like whether you're alive here or you're alive in another plane of existence, wherever your soul was before you got implanted under your body. Life is life, and it continues. It's like you might die and you might be born, but life will never end, no matter what, especially if you're a Christian and you believe in following God and all that. So that's a nice bit of solace. It's like, yeah, his body's gone, but he's still alive somewhere. It is what it is. The body that was killing him is what is gone, especially now with the cremation. I told Charlie I'm going to throw some of his ashes in his face to get him back for what he did for me, ingesting some of his dad's ashes. Let me spread them. Either way. And then I told that to my mom. It's like, you're not going to do that. I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't have said anything. Because now everybody wants a piece of the ashes to go. It's just like, what the fuck? It's like, I guess, but it's like you want a little piece of him to take around with you forever when you couldn't be bothered to fucking come around at all.
Yeah.
It bothers me. Either way. But the other thing that also helped me out a little bit,
I don't know. You can do a little something. They have those crosses you can put some ashes in.
Yeah, I think Jessica wants to get a
We
little
did that for
diamond.
my buddy Benny when he passed.
Yeah, you told me.
We basically all of us are keeping him on the road.
Yeah, and I think we're probably gonna do like one of the synthetic diamonds or whatever. Damn it, I forgot the other quote. Oh, what is it? Oh, I had it a second ago until I fucking paused. Damn it, it was very poignant. I forgot it. That's annoying. Death is out. Oh, the other part. And once again, I can't remember where this came from. If it sounds familiar, you guys let me know. It was don't suffer the dead. Their suffering has ended. Suffer the living, because there's still plenty to do. Because it's like and it's one thing I told my brother, because like, you know, he had a very long battle with cancer with his wife.
Mhm.
You know, and I told him, I was like, the reason because he's like, I don't know why it hurts so much. Our marriage really wasn't that good, and all this other stuff, and you know, I've just basically been caretaking, you know, taking care of her and everything else like that. I was like, well, you lost a fight.
Mhm.
It's like, you're a competitive dude. You're a sports kid. It's like, yeah,
I should probably go
you are got into something, my
because
friend.
I need to go get some allergy meds and get the hell out of here.
Hey, Jessica's got some Flonase. She might have that with her though. But either way, you know, I told him, it's like, look, her suffering's over. You don't have to suffer for her anymore. It's like, if you want to carry grief, that's one thing, but don't take her suffering on yourself because you feel guilty for being alive.
Mhm.
And that's what a lot of people do. And like I told him, it's like, yeah, you guys were fighting for I don't even know how long on the cancer front. It feels like a giant kick in the balls because you lost that fight. There's nothing you could do. I said the same thing to Sean. You guys had this whole big plan. You were doing everything to fucking save him. And then out of nowhere, he just fucking goes. It's like, yeah, that feels like you lost a fucking fight, not just because your dad died.
Yeah.
It's like, on the other hand, my dad died a long time ago, a very long, slow death. It didn't feel like a kick in the teeth. It felt like the battle was over a long time ago. We were just waiting for the final flag to get rose over the fort, you know? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're conquered now. So it's a much easier way to have dealt with it. But I told him, it's like, dude, it's like, you can you're not wallowing in the sorrows or whatever, but, you know, mourn like you got to mourn. You're not a pussy because you're crying because your wife died. That fucking sucks. It always sucks, even if you had a crappy marriage. Well, not all of it, but, you know, it happens. We all have our rough patches. And I told him, I was like, you know, you'll have your mourning period and everything else like that, but you gotta live life still. You're still alive.
Mhm.
You still got life to live. You got grandkids, you got your sons, you got other family to take care of, you got a job to do, which sucks, but you still got a job. You have meaning in your life. It's like, just because that one thing fell apart doesn't mean the rest of it doesn't take precedent now. It's like, as I said, suffer the living. You know, you got a lot more shit to do. And he's like, okay. And then like he left that conversation in a significantly better mood than he came into it with. Because I think he thought I was just gonna cry with him over the phone the whole time. And I got teary eyed for a minute, but like he was crying more than I was. Now, mind you, he's in his 60s, and you know it's hard. You know, I think he's lost a friend or two. Obviously, we lost some uncles and stuff, and now our dad's gone. But at the same time, also maybe a hint of guilt of not being around enough in the final years, maybe. And you know, my oldest brother has been. I don't even know the last time he came around at all, or if I assume he knows by now, but I haven't heard from him. I've heard from other people. So, and right now he's not. If we're gonna bury his ashes at his grave with his mom, eventually, you know, we got to get him first. But and everybody else is like, well, we're gonna have a funeral. What's this? And I was like, I'm not in charge of that, but I'll let you know when I know something. Because my mom is like, he doesn't have any friends or anything else that would come to a funeral. I was like, except for this giant laundry list of a fucking family and people who knew him. It's like, my friends want to go to a fucking thing because he was also part of raising them. Like Johnny, you know, one of my oldest best friends, literally my oldest best friend, called my mom and talked to her for like a solid hour because he was feeling guilty, and he texted me. I was like, call mom, talk to her. She would love to hear from you. I was like, I don't have her number. I was like, boop, there you go. And then she called me after she was done talking to him to tell me that he called her. And I'm like, yeah, no, I told him to call you. It's like, I did that for you. You're welcome. So she felt a lot better after talking to him too, because it's like, that was enough. She raised all of us. And my dad was always there to, knock some sense into everybody or make sure we weren't cutting each other's hands off or doing something extra stupid. So, it's like Johnny's dad died like a month and a half ago. Sean's dad was right before that or right after. I forget which one. It was literally a week apart now. Now we got to keep an eye on Brian's dad.
And Rod's dad.
Well, he's not dead.
No, but he's
Yeah. It's like he's not great, but he's not dead. Jessica talked to him about possibly helping out with taking care of the old man on the weekend sometimes.
Good.
I told her, I was like, I mean, you're a stronger person than I. Go and take care of somebody who doesn't know
Got a
you.
job at an auto parts place.
Yeah.
So I walked into a place in Willis, and it's like, I know those leathers. I know the back of that head. Holy shit, I know you. He was behind the desk, and I was like, oh, all right. I didn't know he was there.
At a particular green flavored auto parts place? Or a different one?
No, the other one.
Oh, the competition.
Yeah.
Because
the-
he was a manager for that one.
Yeah, he's
like
on
regional.
the north end of town.
Yeah, he was on a regional manager for that other one
Mhm.
for a long time. Either way, we are running out of time, and I need to go crank the air conditioner down a little bit
Yeah,
more.
and I'm about to leave if y'all don't stop anyway.
Well, your face won't stop exploding.
It's fighting me.
Well, I think the problem is like there's so much crap that got kicked.
Well,
up.
that, and I haven't had any of my allergy meds in like 4 days.
Why?
I ran out. I haven't got any new ones. Been a busy weekend.
Tell me about it. Did your air conditioning work?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, fuck off.
Overly well. I was freezing when I woke up today.
Oh, it must be nice.
Been nice.
I was sweating.
And talk to me about the other one you got.
Come on up. You can grab it.
Okay.
If you want to follow me.
Other what?
AC.
Yeah, just meet me at the farm. I'll give you what I got, and you can scrounge up whatever else you need.
Where you set up AC? I missed conversation.
He's wanting my smaller one for cage room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was like, where are you going to stick
The one
it?
that doesn't need the drain.
Because the AC will just constantly just run trying to
Keep up. Well, you tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The poor fucking thing in the living room has been trying its best for the last 2 days.
Just to keep him comfortable. But yeah. Alright.
He's a tiny child with almost no body fat. He'll be okay. Well, he's not tiny, but you know what I mean. Actually, that's why he's cold. Or should be cold.
And while we're out there, remind me to find that shirt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, your shirt you left at the shop.
No, another one.
Oh.
One I ordered a small by accident from Demons Behind Me
Sure.
and never returned it, and it'll fit Cade perfectly.
Okay. I forget. Did you get your own 200 glass? You didn't get one day of, right?
I don't know. I think you gave me one. I thought.
You got the coin. I don't know if you ever got.
Yeah,
the
I don't know if I got the
I
glass
don't
or
think
not.
you got the glass.
Mine's on the bus.
Yeah. So go ahead and take that one then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just clean that one and sell it. Actually, you know what? I don't have two. I only have the one, so that one's mine now too. They're mine. I paid for them. God damn it. Either way. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the show there. I also didn't promote it worth a damn, but we will be doing episode 200, part 2, July 11th at Mad Llama Brewing, 6/2, whenever it ends. 10 is optimistic. But I have an order of operations written down now for offloading. We're not having that fucking chaos. With
It was a little
17
bit
people.
of a Charlie Foxtrot.
There was a lot of foxtrotting. But now we know significantly more about how to organize it. And God, we got to pack things better. I'm still finding shit. Jessica stole the reserve table signs from the fucking. I was like, those aren't ours. I was like, those
They're
Franken
going with us.
Yeah. And I took them out of the bin and she put them back in.
Well, I can take them back Thursday. I was planning on heading to Mad Llama.
That's
No,
not-
never mind. I still planning on heading to Mad Llama for a beer and then coming back for that show on Thursday.
Talking about Frankenbolt or Mad Llama?
Yeah, I got them confused, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
did.
heading down south.
I mean, if you're heading to a brewery at some point to go to a thing and do a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Sorry, my brain hurts. Face hurts.
You've been sneezing so hard, your brain don't work.
It's
It's slamming into the front. Either way, guys, like, subscribe, do all the things. Come out to the show, please. I got a lot of fucking merch to sell. Also, go check out the posters and whatnot. And I will be working on your I Am Busman shirt. I've had the design in my head. I just haven't had time to make it
I am
happen.
Busman.
Yeah, we said that on the Tim episode.
Okay.
I'm Busman. It's just a yellow oval with Steve on it. Yeah. Either way, I'll be working on that. Either way, so what's all the things? Oh yeah, so _Shoky on the Instagrams. Of course, follow 9me_pod. We didn't actually do all the normal Hefe things earlier,
No face hurts.
but they were on the screen if you saw them. And of course, go follow Grounded and Grumpy for all his sneezing adventures. So sneezing and Grumpy over there. And then I guess you can now go check out C4 Graphics since Chad came back. Reset.
We'll mention him again.
Then we'll actually talk about Chad again. Although you will not see Chad at episode 200 part 2 because he will be on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
He's going to be pretending he's a pirate.
Arr.
Or C.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Is that why you're doing the shots? Trying to lose that last little bit of weight to to go out on the boat?
No, I'm not worried about that.
I know,
I'm
just fucking with you.
doing it over time. So
Just fucking with you. I just started taking some creatine.
Yeah, he's got a different beach body than we do. We're more like a walrus.
He has a beach body.
So do we.
No, we have several beach bodies.
It's elephant, seal, walrus.
More like
something
just
similar.
it's more like the sand dunes. It's just sand dunes.
Sasquatch goes to the beach.
More of a seawall than a beach. Either way, guys, and with that,
Okay,
say
bye.
bye.
Not getting in the water.
No, never get in the water. It's fucking terrible.
I'll smell like wet dog.
That's where the leeches live.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.